Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends. And as you see, we are coming live on air about 1 hour earlier than the time we scheduled for. Before we start, I see some Muslims have comments. We will start answering comments. Like now, we have a Muslim saying, do you admit that the translation of the Arabic Bible saying the word Allah? Mr. Momani, do you admit that the Muslim translation for the Quran say Jesus, yet there's no Jesus in the whole Quran? So this is how silly they are. They are silly people. They are desperate to find the name of their God. You see, while we are denying that their God is not our God, they are desperate to say that their God is the same God. Do you know what does that mean? A person who have an honor, he will not wipe the face of his God in our shoes to say, please accept my God to be the same God as yours. They are bankrupt. Now, Momani, I have my Paltalk open. If in case you are brave to call me, feel free. Before we start, there is a guy, he was, all of them, they text when I am not in the chat. The second I appear, they disappear. And this Momani is a great example. Do he dare to call me? Momani? Do you dare to call me? Do you have the courage to call me? My Skype is open. All right? If you are brave, really, if you have something to say, then feel free. A guy, his name is Zot. He said, Christian Prince, he said the Albanian, they serve for Hitler. Not only the Albanian, Bosnian, Muslims in general, they serve for Hitler and they joined his forces and they were #1 in the front line to capture and kill the Jews. And you can go right now and search. And this is the Grand Mufti of Jerusalem. He met with Hitler and he was a high rank. He'd been given even a rank in the Nazi army. So those ignorant who say things, your ignorant speak. Then he said, Christian Prince, he said there's more than 3 billion Christians in the world. And then he say, according to reference says there is 2.3 or etc. billion in 2015. Well, you see, first of all, the numbers you see, as an example, if we go, this is the man with Hitler, Where is the donkey? He said to me, where do you get this information from? Yeah. So when you see somebody making a statement and you collect those statements from websites, as an example here, it says that the Christians in China in 2015, there were 70 million. Where did he get this number from? How you can get the numbers of a Christian in China in a country persecute Christians? How you can know how many Christians in Pakistan? How you can know really exactly the number of Christians in Indonesia? How you can know, all countries where the Christians are discriminated, there's nobody knows how many there are. Same time, when they calculate the numbers, they calculate all Muslim countries as Muslims. As an example, me, myself, I'm counted as a Muslim. If you ask when they say to you, okay, let us see the ethnic, who they are, exist in USA. Now, if you mention that you're Middle Eastern, then you will be counted as a Muslim, because all Middle Eastern are Muslims in the count. But in fact, that's not true. The biggest population of Middle Eastern in USA are Christians, because they were migrating from a long time because of discrimination. So the numbers you talk about, they are really false. Same time, China is going to be the biggest giant, a Christian nation in the world. In less than 30 years, we will have more Christian than atheist. More Christians than Christian in China, more than Christians in America. So the numbers that people talk about, nothing of it is accurate. This is just assumption. They collect information from here and there, and all those numbers are not. How in the world you calculate that USA Christians are 248 million? Where do you get this number from? I challenge anyone to tell me how you get this number from. Because there is nowhere in USA it asks you, nobody asks you what is your religion. No government, nobody. You know, even if you want, you don't need to answer if you are a male or female. So all those numbers are really not real. Same time, they assume that Islamic countries are Islamic countries, when the Islamic countries, most of them are not Islamic at all. Anyway, we don't want to waste our time. Another thing he said about Albanian, they are not Muslims. I said that the Muslims in Albania, they are not Albanian. You see, Syrian in Syria are not the Muslims. Palestinian in Palestine are not the Muslims. Egyptian in Egypt are not the Muslims. The Muslims were occupation, they occupy, the same as the Turkish. The Turkish, they occupied this land, but this is not Turkey. So if you are a fool, you do not know history, go read it. Now we go and see. Christian attention just blocked me on my main ACC. What is that? Momani, nobody blocked you. You are an idiot. At least not me. Secondly, Momani, as long you are saying attention, attention, they blocked me. Why you don't call me, you coward? In the front of everybody, this guy, I'm going to block him because he's a kid. Why we do exist? Momani, you are screaming like a woman, she did mut'a according to Islam, and you are complaining you are not getting paid, yet nobody used your service yet. So what about you call me and let us see if you can do any service? Do you dare? Do you dare? My pal talk is open, and by the way, I went live on air early because my throat is hurting, so I'm not going to stay long. That's why I decided to go early, because I'm not going to stay long. You expose my corrupt Bible. That's wonderful. First of all, just to show you how Muslims are dummies. When I say dummies, I mean it. Isn't it your Quran says that this is the Bible of Allah? So when you say the corrupt Bible, you are talking about the corrupt Bible of Allah. That is additional proof that Islam cannot be from God, because if Allah is God, there is no way anyone, any man, no man in this earth, anywhere, can corrupt the word of God. So when the Muslims, they are desperate trying to prove to us that the book of Allah is corrupt, because remember, the Muslims, they have a fantasy, it's called Allah, and they claim Mr. Fantasy Allah is the one who sent Injil. The gospel was sent by Allah. The Torah was sent by Allah. But then you will find a Muslim dummy saying to you that the book of Allah is corrupted. So what he is saying to us, that the word of Allah is corrupted. And that again, additional proof that Muslims, not only they make fun of their God, but they knew that their God is limited. He is a susu. Anyone can give him a finger, anyone can corrupt him. When you say, I prove your book is corrupted, you are stupid, because I have no book. This is a book of God. I cannot find a Muslim, he have a high IQ. You are attacking your God, because you Muslims, you stole everything. Muhammad is a thief. He claimed that the Bible is from Allah. So then how you say, secondly, can you show me where your prophet, he says the Bible is corrupted? Never. Never. Not even once. Actually, the Quran says over and over and over that he, Muhammad, he agree, he believe in what with them between their hands. Between their hands. And this is repeated when it's come to Moses, when it's come to Isa, when it's come to Muhammad. Allah, I confirm what is with them. So when a stupid Abdul, he come to you and he have no knowledge of his book, what we can say? Laugh? Laugh at them? At their foolishness? If the Bible is corrupt, And then Allah, He says, confirming what is with them. I mean, who is the stupid here? You stupid idiot. All people write the scriptures in their hand, including you Muslims. You see how stupid you are? Secondly, He is saying, confirm what is with them. What is with them, whatever it is. Who the Christians? Who the Jews? So, okay, that's mean it's there, it's not corrupted. If you confirm one copy, it's mean it is not corrupted. So how you say it's corrupted? Okay, Michelle Ashraf, no problem. So Muhammad, do you have the courage to call me? Okay, let us go to that verse. Those who write the scriptures with their hand. But this is mean you Muslims, because you Muslim, you wrote the scriptures with your hands. Same time, you idiot. They write with their hand or they write it with their ass. What difference is going to make is your prophet says, I believe in it. Number two, who is the one who wrote the Muslim scriptures? Who is the one who wrote? Did Allah wrote it for you? Or Muhammad, he wrote it with his bum? I don't use Zoom, you idiot. Call me in Paltalk. Call me in Zoom. Zoom, kid. What, you want to open the camera for me in the phone and you will make the monkey dance? So look at this stupid idiot. The Quran says, Inna alayna jam'uhu wa Qur'anahu. Jam'uhu wa Qur'anahu. Allah, He said, it is us who will collect it, it's us who will proclaim it. Did Allah do what He promised? Where is the Quran of Allah? This is your Quran. So you just say the one who write the scriptures in their hand, they are corrupting the book. This is your words. But you Muslims are the one who wrote it by your hands. According to the Quran, God, He gave Moses the tablet, which is written by the hand of God. Now, where is the Quran, which according to Muhammad, He, Allah, will write it? Do you see the verse? We have Mustafa Karam. How are you, Mustafa? Do you want to join us, Mustafa? Do you like to call me? Who is a Muslim? He feel like strong for today. He ate some good food and he like to call us. Mustafa, if you are here to call names and say stupid things, I will block you. If you want to debate us, you are welcome. Who is the one, who is the Muslim would like to call us? You see the topic, it says, Islam make me happy. I don't see any Muslim happy here. I see Muslims who are angry, full of hate, and they say stupid things because of their hate. I will make you Muslims happy for a second. You know, I will try to fight your, your stress. I understand you are very stressed, especially, listening to me. I mean, it's not easy. I don't blame you. I mean, put yourself in the shoes of those Abdul. You go, you fight with Hitler, and then you are defeated. You go, you join ISIS, and then you are defeated. You try to establish the caliphate, and then you are defeated. You make fabricated videos about Quran and science, and you are defeated. And then you come in the prison of Christian Prince. All of you are defeated. And the proof, no one of you dare to call me. Who wanna call me? May Hitler plus you. So if we go in the hadith, just to make you feel better, because you are a Muslim, you are angry all the time, just for comedy. Let me show you how Islam will make you happy. For me, it make me happy, to be honest with you, most of the time when I read the stories of Muhammad. Look what Muhammad, he said in this hadith. The messenger of Allah, Sulaiman, Sulaiman means Solomon, the Jewish Solomon. Muhammad, he attached himself to the bum of every Jew. He cannot live without the Jews. He is the puppy of the Jews. So He went out to pray for rain, and he saw an ant lying on its back, raising its legs to the sky, saying, "O Allah, O Allah, we are a creature among your creatures. O Allah, we cannot live without your water. O Allah." Any Muslim there? Get lost, you coward. Zoom boy. You are the one who desperate. You know, the Muslim, they say to me, call me in Zoom because I don't use Zoom. If I use Zoom, they will say, call me in Paltalk. Kid. Oh Allah. Oh Allah. The ant, she said, oh Allah. Okay, we have a Muslim. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, my friend, go ahead. You are live on air.
Why you disrespect Quran?
I'm not disrespecting the Quran. The Quran disrespect itself.
I understand, but I respect you. I respect your faith, but
no, you don't respect my faith. You call me najis. You call me dirty. You call me donkey in the Quran. All names in the Quran. Isn't it the Quran says non-Muslims are dirty? Don't you call it?
I've never read that.
I
never read that.
Oh, what do you mean you never read that? Aren't you a Muslim?
Yes.
Okay, can you mute YouTube, please? Because we hear ourselves twice. Can you mute YouTube?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Do that?
Okay, no problem. So now, so you are saying you never heard that. Why? You don't read the Quran?
No. My Iman tells me what to believe, but I don't read Quran much.
The Imam, he told you not to read Quran?
No, but I do not read Quran. I just listen to Iman.
And the Imam never told you the word kuffar?
No.
You never heard of the word kuffar before?
No.
Are you sure you are a Muslim?
Yes.
I never heard of a Muslim, he never heard the word kuffar.
I have never heard that.
How old are you, my friend?
I am 17.
You are what, 13?
17.
17. Well, you know, I mean, 17, you did not hear about this word. I mean, you are young, yes, but I mean, there is no way you did not hear it. Okay. So anyway, my friend, what do you want to say to me? As long as you are 17, I'm not going to be tough on you. What do you like to say to us?
Right. So I noticed your live stream, you debate Muslim all the time, and I was just wondering, like, you do on the Bible, you talk about the Bible a lot too, like converting them not just out of Islam but to Christianity. So my question to you is, why do you not accept Muhammad as a prophet if you accept Jesus?
Well, it's very simple.
Moses?
I mean, your prophet was a child molester. What do you think about a man who have sex with a child?
No.
What do you mean no?
No, he's not a child molester. Not true.
Didn't he have a wife? She was 6 years old?
No, she was not 6.
What is
Scholars were saying that she was 19.
The scholar, they say that it was 19. Who is the scholar?
You do the research, brother.
I did search. I did search. This is the wife. The wife herself, she said she was 6. If the wife herself, she said she was 6, who is the scholar? Scholar, they never been there, and there is no scholar say that. Huh?
She hallucinating.
Oh, okay. Well, let your dad call me, my friend. We don't want to have kids. Do we have any Muslim? Do we have any Muslim? She is hallucinating. Yeah, all right. Okay. Any Muslim would like to call us? I mean, from all the Muslims, we got nothing but someone who is 17 years old kid to call us. Where is the brave man with the big mustache? Let us see. We have another Muslim, but maybe he's Shia. Okay, he's not answering. Can you translate chapter 19, verse number 1? Okay. Why you want chapter 19, verse number 1? What do you mean translated? There's no translation. You speak Arabic? I mean, the guy is texting me. He doesn't know who I am. Do we have any Muslim would like to call us? This is ka ha ya and sad. It's one word, but it's letter in the same time. This is not a word you can translate, for simply it's not a word. They are letters which is presenting that Jesus is my God. If you have my book, you can read that. But if you ask the Muslim what that means, they will say Allah knows best. This is why this exists in the chapter of Maryam, the mother of Jesus. Ka or kaf, like the letters in Arabic, when we read them alone, we read them in a certain way, like a word, like kaf, but the letter is ka. Ha, it is ha, h. Ya, it is ya. Ain, it is a. So you see, like when we read the letter alone, we read it as a word. Let us see. Maybe today we can get lucky. If you are a Muslim, text me. If you are not, I will block you. Please, if you are a Muslim, you can text me and I will call you. If you are a Christian, I will block you. Any Muslim? All right. Hello.
Alhamdulillah.
Same kid. It take me 1 second to block you. I mean, so what you did, you are showing people that Islam is stupid. And none of you is smart enough to call us and speak like a what is this? Everybody is witnessing how silly this religion is. They cannot answer serious questions about their religion. It's a stupid cult. All what they do, they spam, they make noises. Once he called me, he fart. The other one, he called me saying Allahu Akbar. The other one, he called me saying the F word. I mean, what's wrong with this religion? We cannot find one Muslim he is mature. It's impossible, because you cannot be mature and you join Islam. Islam is not for mature people. A mature person, he will not believe for a second that there is a God. If you believe in him, he will give him endless private part. No way, you cannot be mature. A mature person will not believe that there is a prophet. He came out and he found an ant laying down in her back wearing bikini and her legs is up, and she was praying to Allah, saying to him, "Oh Allah, give me water." You cannot be a mature person. Simply you cannot. It's impossible to be a mature person and you believe in this cult. Prove me wrong. Do we have any Muslim? Once I was working in the beach. I live in near to the beach of Arizona, Las Vegas, next to the mall. The mall. There's a beach there. It's called the beach of like there's a fountain there too. It's a very nice beach there in Arizona, Las Vegas, next to Brazil. So anyway, I was walking in the beach. This is true story, by the way. I was walking by the beach, and then I found An ant, subhanallah. And this ant, her legs is up to the sky, subhanallah. And then I spoke to the ant, because as you know, I speak many languages, you know. So I said, hey ants, what's the problem? You know, she said, because of COVID, you know, they kicked me out from my apartment. And I said, what you are saying? She said, oh Allah. I heard her. Oh Allah, send me the check of Trump fast so I can rent an apartment. And brothers and sisters, before even she finished her word, the postman, he came to her mailbox and he dropped the check of Trump. Oh Allah. Who is a Muslim believe in this garbage? And this is a prophet of God saying this? That there is a guy, his name is Solomon. I mean, Solomon, this guy is a king. He have nothing to do in his life except go out and they check for, like what he went out to check, to pray for rain. Can't he pray inside the house? Like he have to go out. And then when he went out, he found an ant in the floor, in the ground. And this ant, her legs is up. I mean, look, this ant, she cannot pray to Allah and her legs is down. I mean, come on. That's an insult to Allah. You cannot be an ant and you do such a behavior. Shame on you. So now all the ants, I'm expecting them to pray in such a way. This is why I decide to make an experiment. I decide to collect a lot of ants and put them in a box, and I will cut the water from them. I will cut the faucet, you know. I will put them in the box, no water, and we will put like a slow motion camera recording them and see how the ant at the end, they will lay in their back and they will start praying for Allah, asking, saying, oh Allah, I want water. This is your religion. You say to me you have God, you say to me you have Quran, you say to me you have science. It's a joke. This is a prophet of God. This is a story is not even good to tell to a child. Once I said to a girl, she is like 5, 6 years old, you know, I saw a broom in a store. I said, should we buy this broom and fly like Harry Potter? She said, do you think I'm crazy? Those are stupid things, they are not real. Honestly, she said to me, you think I'm crazy? Those are stupid things, those are not real, don't believe them. The prophet, he flying on top of a donkey, you know, and as usual, there is no witnesses, there is nobody there. Any Muhammadan? Yeah, those Muslim kids, they keep texting me, the same kids. The same kids. We cannot find a Muslim, just to show you. Just for a laugh, you know, I will call them for a laugh.
No.
See, I know, stupid, you do not know, I can see his details. Stupid idiot. Do we have any real Muslim? Anyone? Oh, this guy is busy. He received, I think he received inspiration from Allah. So anyway, you know, those things happen to us. We Middle Eastern, we witness a lot of things, to be honest with you, you know. You know, this is a true story, by the way. Once I was walking in the beach and there was 7 ants. You know, 7, they have to be 7. We cannot make it 6, you know, because all prophets of God, they stuck with number 7. So, I know, anyway, I saw 7 ants, and there is one of them, she was topless. And the second I saw her that she is topless, I know that this is the male, because only male is topless. Come on, think about it, you know, just think about it for a second. I mean, 7 ants in the beach, only one of them is topless. Obviously, the rest are females, and he is the only one male because he's topless. I mean, no, because ants are Muslims. There's no way a female Muslim ant, she was going to go topless. Impossible, brother. We are very conservative. So anyway, I decided to speak to the male ant because the one is not, you know, the topless one. Obviously, it is. There is no way you can see the testicles, you know, because they are very small. You know, so, and you know what I'm saying. So anyway. So I spoke to the, you know, the ant which is topless. I said to him, who is this with you? Like, are they legally your wives? He said to me, who are you? I said, I am the Sharia police. I want to know that you have legal sexual relationship with those ants. He said to me, I am prophet for the ants, and it's lawful for me to have unlimited. Those 6 is just to walk around with me. I have like thousands of them. So I said to him, oh, so you are a Muslim prophet for the ants. And that makes sense, because Muslim prophet, he have unlimited number of women to sleep with. Okay, you convinced me, but do you have any proof that you are a prophet? He said, exactly, I can prove it to you. He said, if you don't believe me, go and ask Zakir Naik. I said, you know about Zakir Naik? I mean, imagine, guys, ant in the beach, yet she watched Zakir Naik. And she said to me, go and read chapter 27, verse number 82. Really? Chapter 27, verse number 82? The ant said, yes, this verse speak about me. Who is a Muslim have the courage to call me and read the interpretation about that verse, so we can die laughing? Huh? This guy, he said to me, call me, and then he's busy. I think he is the ant himself. We have another Abdul, maybe the same kid. Muslim, they say to me, call me, and their line is busy. Man, what I did to the Muslims. Any Abdul? Any Muhammadan? So when I was watching the chat, you know, there was tons of people speaking about me, against me. Liar, he is, etc. Why you don't admit that the word in Arabic Bible translation is Allah? My friend, it's a translation. It's a stupid translation, like your Quran. The word for Jesus there is not exist in the Quran. In the true Quran, there's no Jesus. So the question is the word Allah exist in the true Bible, not a translation? A translator, he can call him Buddha if you want. But this is, you know, something we don't accept. But how you yourself accept to call Jesus Jesus when Allah, he called him Isa? What you will say to me? Oh, I don't accept the translation. The second you accept Jesus, we refuse Allah. If a translator, he put it there, you know, and we know why, because they are under Islamic occupation for 1400 years of ISIS, etc. We know. But you have no reason. Nobody occupy you. Why you are using the word Jesus in the Quran translation? Same time, our problem with Islam, my friend, is not the name. Let us say you change your name, the name of your God, and you call him, you know, Adil Imam, peace upon him. Change his name. Who care about the name? Or let us say you call him Peter, or you call him John, or you call him even Jesus. Still, your God is a false God. He does not exist. The name is not the problem. I mean, don't you see the stories? An ant sleeping in her back. This is your prophet. So who is the one who taught Muhammad this story? Allah. I mean, be honest with me for a second. Do you think really there's a God? He have time to tell such a stupid story? If we ask Zakir Naik, who is the one who taught Muhammad this story? What he will say? Tadadin, 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 tadadin. Christian Prince, I'm not going to answer you. How you know I'm going? How you know it's me? I know it's you because you are the only one you to call me when I have intercourse. What? You are the only one you call me when I have intercourse. You are having intercourse now? Exactly. Intercourse with your wives? Christian Prince, you are a very dirty mind. I was having intercourse with the religion of Islam. You have intercourse with the religion of Islam? How you do that, man? Simply, we do intercourse, which means I'm teaching course at the school. Intercourse. Okay. I thought it's something else, man, because your prophet, he used to imagine himself having intercourse. In fact, he did not, so I thought you are doing the same. Christian Prince, first of all, you are not polite. Secondly, you are very rude. Number 3, I'm going to get you busted. Okay, so Zakir, you know, I'm just asking you. I mean, there's just a simple question. Maybe you can answer us, you know. What do you think about this story? Who is the one who told this story to your prophet about the ant sleeping in her back and praying to Allah? I mean, what happened exactly? Christian Prince, Allah informed the prophet. He told him all the stories. Zakir Naik, I have a question. I want to know why you squeeze yourself when you want to say something. Like, is your mouth is something? I mean, this is squeezing. It sounds like there is struggle. You know, you are trying to push it out. Exactly, and this is why I'm going to get you busted. First of all, Allah, he told the story to Prophet Muhammad, and he told only executively. What? Executively. What? He told him only the story executively. So you are saying that Allah, he told the story only to Prophet Muhammad. Exactly. This is why you see Prophet Isa did not know the story. Every prophet did not know the story. Nobody knows the story except Prophet Muhammad, because Allah told him the story exclusively. But I mean, why Allah he saved this story to Prophet Muhammad? Because it's a big story and have a deep meaning, a spiritual meaning, that all animals were created to pray for Allah. And Allah, he told Muhammad this story because it's very deep. That's a very deep, man. I mean, we have to admit, you are right. So Allah, he told Muhammad this story. How come we don't have it in the Quran? Christian Prince, not everything Allah, he said in the Quran. Huh? Not everything Allah, he said in the Quran. Are you serious? Exactly. So Allah, he said this, and it's not in the Quran. So how you say the Quran is preserved? Isn't it the Quran is the word of Allah? Exactly. But you just said that the one who said this is Allah. So how come it's not? So Zakir, do you really think that Allah, he went to his office and he started thinking about writing this story and send it to Muhammad? Christian Prince, this story already written, and Allah, he put it in his tablet. Allah have a tablet? Exactly. We are very civil people, and our God is very educated, and this is why he have a tablet. Christian Prince, do your God have a tablet? No. Exactly. I mean, I lost the debate. His God have a tablet? My God don't have a tablet. But Zakir, why Allah have a tablet? He don't have a good memory? Christian Prince, Allah he wrote in tablet, so nobody will forget. But who care about they forget if he is not going to forget anyway? And if nobody can see it anyway. Isn't it your prophet, he said, Allah put the tablet between the two eyes of the angel so nobody can see it, even the angel himself? Exactly. So what the point of the tablet if he will not forget? Christian Prince, I told you that now I'm busy and I have intercourse. And because I have intercourse, I have to leave. Where are you going? I wanted to know why Allah have a tablet, but yet nobody can read it, and he himself, is he going to forget why he wrote a tablet for himself? Christian Prince, I told you I have intercourse, and I'm busy, and I'm going to leave. Thank you very much. Don't call me again. Yank up. This is God. This is religion. This is the proud Allah. This is a prophet. Ant laying down in her back, praying to Allah, asking for water. What about whiskey? Why she don't ask him for a cockroach so she can suck his juice? This is what ants do. Water? What is this? Do we have any Muhammadan? Any Muhammadan? When I finish talking and we hang up and we go, and then you will see how many brave hero You know, they are a Christian Prince. I challenge you, Christian Prince. Let us see this guy. He said, call me, but he's always busy. Oh, call rejected. Let me block him then. Call rejected. Okay. A joker. Let us block him. Who is a Muslim would like me to call him? If there's anyone, just text me please in Pal Talk, and I will be happy to call you back. We can have a nice conversation. I mean, don't worry. Be happy. Anyone? Anyway, I did not finish to you the story about when I was in the beach and I saw 7 ants, and one of them, she was topless, and then I noticed that there's one ant, she have a broken leg. I don't know how I mean, the story have a lot of details. Guys, do you have time? Do you have time to listen to the story? The one with the there's a guy, guys. They open a chat room in Pal Talk, the same program I'm using right now for people to call me. And the Muslim, they invite everybody. This guy, he claimed that he was the Pope. He was the Pope of the Catholic, and he is Egyptian. So, brother, this guy, he told them, I was the Pope, and I converted to Islam. And I was praying to Allah secretly. I wish at that time we have those recording programs. That would be wonderful. I don't know about them at that time. And the Muslims saying Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. The room is boiling, man. Chat room is full of people. And then he said, and then once they opened the door on me, and I was praying to Allah. And that's it. They discovered that I became a Muslim. So they jailed me, and they put me in a private room. And every day they take me out and they order 7 lions to turn their back to me, and they beat me with their tail. And the Muslim in the chat, brother, may Allah bless you, brother, for the pain you suffer for Allah, brother. May Allah, may Allah give you good deeds for this, for your patient, brother. Those filthy Christians, they did that to you, brother. May Allah kill them, brother. And and the admin keeps saying, guys, don't forget the link there, the donation, please, brother. The donation, brother. And then, brother, they jail me and they put me in the private room and they lock it in many locks, like 7 locks. And then, brother, I open the toilet seat and I went in the sewage and I came out in Egypt. If from Rome to Egypt, all of it, the trip in the sewage, you must be a rat. And none of those Muslims, they say to him, come on, man, this is too much. I mean, come on, your lie is so big. A pope, an Egyptian pope for the Catholic of Rome, which never happened. A pope, and he speak Arabic, and he don't speak any other languages, and they beat him. And not only that, he said there was 7 lions, and that's why I remember actually the ant, and an ant, her legs is broken. True story. So if you are wondering why they believe in such a story, those people, they tell them any story. As long as you are sponsoring Islam, they support you. Just make up any story. Yeah. I mean, it's very easy. I mean, you break the toilet seat, you go inside in the sewage, you come from the other side in Egypt. I mean, yes, there's a sea between them. Yes, there's thousands of miles, but who care, man? And there's no sewage connected. Who care? Allah will connect it. Allah will ease the trip. It's very easy. It happens all the time. All the time. You know, when I remember this old time. Do you remember the guy who used to be Muslim? What's his name? The blonde guy. I forgot his name. He left Islam, you know. At that time, he was a fool and he made things up. So he said, brothers, prove that Islam is, Allah is a true God and Islam is a true religion. That each time, as an example, I go to the store, I go to the cashier to pay, and then I look in my wallet, I forgot my wallet. And then Allah, He put the exact amount of money in my pocket. Yeah, Ishmael. Yeah, Ishmael. I mean, you know, I don't know. Like this guy now, he's smart. You know, he left Islam, he exposed Islam too. But at that time, when I heard this guy, I could not believe how stupid a human being can go. Honestly. As an example, if I need to pay $7.11, I will find in my pocket $7.11 each time. It happened all the time. I think I have still the video on YouTube. Let us see if we can find it. I mean, I don't know. The second when you are a Muslim, you are hilarious. Let me see if I can find it. I will type the word Ismail and $7.11. Maybe we can find it. You know, always I look back on time, and then, I mean, it's really amazing how people they say those things when they are Muslims. I mean, what happened to this guy? This guy is not really. I mean, how you go out of your mind and you say such a stupid things like this? Yeah, I don't know if I can find it. I mean, it's impossible to find a video of mine. Maybe we need to find it, call it Islamic Miracle. I remember the name was like it contained $7.11. $7. Yeah, it happened all the time. All the time it happened. Each time here we go, I found it. Man, history.
Someone who's really close to me, for example, while living in Africa, her cousin was dying. She prayed earnestly for her cousin to get better, but her condition wasn't getting better. So her family went into the city to visit the sick one in the hospital. This person, of course, didn't have enough room to leave to go with him in the vehicle. It was full of people, so she stayed home. She locked the doors and windows at night, and because she was by herself, she went to her bedroom. She prayed to God. And she asked God to heal her cousin who was sick. And then all of a sudden a man appeared in her room, standing in a white flowing gown with beautiful colors, beautiful white colors, with a smile on his face, with a long black beard, just smiling at her. And she was horrified at first, but then she realized that this was an angel from God. And of course she was in Africa where there was no white people at that time, so
at that time, his cousin, at that time, you know, when you hear at that time, you think she's talking about like 10, 20 centuries ago. His cousin, at that time, brother, there was no, for sure he's an angel, there's no white people at that time in Africa. Oh boy. Yeah, I found the video. And then he says, I don't want to play my voice making comment about these stupid things.
Because they get...
Let us see.
And they live...
I'm trying just to find where he says the $7.
And this...
Come on.
He cannot sleep.
I'm just forwarding the video.
Maybe. And then, so I just pray a little prayer to God. Checkout line, that pocket money, change, bank card with me.
About what this guy is trying to say to us about more miracles. Let us see.
and I don't have enough. I forget, for example, to take my bank card with me, and I've only got some like small money, pocket money, change, and a few bills in my pocket. I go to the supermarket, and then I realize when I'm in the checkout line that I forgot my bank card or my credit card, whatever it may be. And then, so I just pray a little prayer to God, please let me have enough money for all of these groceries, Lord, Allah. And then all of a sudden, it happens to me that I have the exact amount of change in my pocket.
The exact amount of change. You go to the Walmart, and you don't have, you forgot your wallet, you forgot your credit card, and then you don't have money. So you pray to Allah. And then Allah, He will put in your pocket the exact amount of the money. I mean, who need to go to work? Who need to go to work? I mean, Muslims should not be dying from hunger in Somalia. Just say Allah, and the exact amount of money you need, Allah will send to you.
Card, or my credit card, whatever it may be. And then, so I just pray a little prayer to God, please let me have enough money for all of these groceries, Lord, Allah. And then all of a sudden, it happens to me that I have the exact amount of change in my pocket as I need to have to buy the groceries. It happens to me all the time. Say, for example, it's $7.11. That's exactly the money I have in my pocket when I pray.
As an example, $7.11. That's why I was able to find it, actually, because I remember I made the video with such a title. And this is the video, if you like to save it. This is an old video, you know. Very old video. Now this guy, he left Islam, actually. You know, look what happened. This guy, he went, I think, to Saudi Arabia, and he learned Arabic very well. And he came and he started getting Islam busted. They did fool him almost for 10 years, I think. You know? Yeah. We are not getting anyone is, you know, we are getting just Muslim kids texting me. Truth about Islam. Check your Paltalk. What I check my Paltalk? I have nothing in Paltalk. Truth about Islam. I don't know what they mean. Do we have any brave Muslim who would like to call us? He was a Muslim for 16 years, right? Yeah. 16 years, and then when he learned Arabic, he started noticing that everything he learned about this cult is a garbage. But imagine, I mean, how this guy, he was saying those things when he was a Muslim. I don't care what he is now. I mean, obviously you have a problem. But when it is the second you convert to Islam, there is something wrong. All the time you go to the grocery store, you don't take your credit card, you say Allah, oh Allah, and the Allah, he put exact amount of money in his pocket, $7.11. Did you read how Krishna came? No, Mustafa, I did not. Do you want to call me and tell me? Mustafa Karam? You know, the Muslims, the Muslims, they wrote books. They say that Jesus' story is the same as a Krishna. You stupid idiot. Krishna have seven brothers. You're an idiot. And his mother, she is not a virgin. Muslims are idiots. They don't know their religion. They fabricate stories and they are copy-paste. If you go right now and search, just search for 2 seconds, in Prophet Google, peace upon him, you will see how stupid your story is. Same time, you idiot. If you are saying that Mary, she was virgin, the same as the story of Krishna, which is not. That's mean Muhammad himself is a fraud. Because isn't your Quran saying that this is true? Stupid people, you know, they have no brain. Their hate is controlling them. They don't even think for a second. They are insulting even their prophet when they make their claims. Do we have any Abdul? Anyone? Do we have any Muslim? You see, by the way, if you call me and you debate me, you can imagine how Allah will increase your deeds in the heaven, which means will increase the number of women in your bedroom. Don't you want to have that? Don't you want to have a power like Prophet Muhammad, the power of 4,000 men in bed? By the way, Muslims, why Allah did not teach Muhammad the language of the ants? Bahibak? But Bahibak mean I love you. Why somebody is a Muslim call himself Bahibak? Let us see. Hello?
أهلا وسهلا.
How are you, my friend? You speak English?
Unfortunately, no. Sorry. Can you speak Arabic?
Well, we need a translator. Can you invite somebody? Can you invite somebody to translate what you want to say? Because sadly, our audience, we have 1,000 people listening almost, and maybe 1 or 2 only speak Arabic. So, you know, I will be happy to speak to you in Arabic, but we need somebody to translate. And if I translate, people will say he is not being honest in the translation. But I think you can do fine. Try. Go ahead. Try in English. Let us see.
Maybe this time all my friends are sleeping now.
All right. Well, but I mean, I think maybe your English is fine. You know, try. Let us see how good your English. You sound.
No,
like,
I'm very bad.
You sound like
very bad.
You sound like a nice guy. So I don't want to lose the conversation with you. You know.
I hope that. Thank you. But when I speak by English language in religion, I need special words.
Well, you know, if you cannot find the word, I will help you. You know, we will help you. Why Muhammad is a prophet? What's your name first, if you don't mind?
Baha.
Baha. Oh, okay, I got your name wrong. So, all right. So, you mean Baha, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Baha. All right. Baha'uddin?
No, just Baha.
Baha. Okay. So, Mr. Baha, why Muhammad is a prophet?
I can't speak English. Sorry.
Okay.
I can't.
Tell me in Arabic why Muhammad is a prophet. I will translate to the people if you allow me.
Do you speak Arabic?
Yeah, a little.
طيب أول شيء عرفني من نفسك أنت فين وهتكلم مين أنت يعني في أي موضوع؟
اسمي كريستيان برنس وأنا معاك الحين بالبالتوك واليوتيوب والتوبيك هي الإسلام. تفضل.
أنت في غرفة مسيحية بالتوكية؟
لا نحن الآن في اليوتيوب مباشر على الهواء. He's asking me, guys, what's your name, you know, what do you do, where are we now, etc. So I'm informing him that we are speaking to him in Paltalk, but we are live in YouTube. So لماذا محمد هو رسول? Why Muhammad? Why do you think Muhammad is a prophet? Go ahead.
والله في البداية أنا أقول إنه الله عز وجل سبحانه وتعالى يصطفي من عباده من يختارهم هم.
Okay.
يصطفي الأخيار والذي هم يعلموه الحق. فاصطفائه لا يسأل عما يفعل وهم يسألون. فالاصطفاء الرباني هذا أمر يعني ما نقدر نحدد ليش محمد تحديدا أو ليش إبراهيم أو ليش سعد أو ليش أحمد. هذا اصطفاء رباني.
Okay.
لكن ليش أنا إن كان هذا هدف سؤالك.
خلني ترجم لهم وأرجع لك. So guys, I ask him why Muhammad is a prophet. He says Allah he choose as he wish, and we cannot ask Allah why he chose Muhammad. He chose whatever he want, and Muhammad was chosen. Okay, سيد بهاء تفضل. لماذا محمد هو يعني نبي الله اختاره على أي أساس؟ الاختيار يعني القرآن.
نعم.
القرآن يقول على سبيل المثال أن وامرأة وهبت نفسها للرسول. So I'm saying to him, guys, okay, Allah he chose him, but the Quran said that a woman she give herself to the Prophet. امرأة وهبت نفسها للرسول. ما خص هذا بكونه الرسول؟ يعني لماذا يرسل الله آيات قرآنية تقول امرأة وهبت نفسها؟ ما علاقة النساء في السرير مع محمد بالله ودين الله؟ تفضل. What is the relationship between the verses saying any woman she can give herself to the Prophet so he can sleep with her, between that and Allah? What is the business of Allah for this? Go ahead, Muhammad. Or Baha, sorry.
Okay. الله عز وجل سيد الكريم أحيانا يأتي بقصص للنساء وللحيوانات وللأطفال وللحروب وللأمور ولجميع هذا. المقصد منها مقصد تعليمي لنا ومقصد تشريعي. إنه أنت يا مستمع يلي تقرأ هذه القصة تفهم المحتويات التشريعية التي بها. مثل ما هو موجود لعيسى إنه فين كان في الكتاب المقدس مثلا وفي كتب التوراة والإنجيل أحيانا يتناول قصص شخصية المقصود منها التشريعات.
Okay, let me translate. So guys, he's saying the purpose of those stories is to teach you things and to teach you the religion and the law. But I'm going to say back to him now, and I will say it to him in Arabic, but I will say it first in English, as long as we are speaking English now. The question was, what the connection, what is the reason? Because this is just a privilege for Muhammad to sleep with women in limited number. يا بها الآية تقول وامرأة وهبت نفسها للرسول. ما الهدف التعليمي بأن تأتي امرأة أو نساء ويذهبون إلى رسول محمد؟ ما هو الهدف التعليمي التشريعي؟ وهي خاصة بمحمد فقط. محمد ليس بأعزب، محمد متزوج بالعديد من النساء، فلماذا يقول الله وامرأة وهبت نفسها للرسول؟ ما علاقة الله بالجنس بين محمد والنساء? So what the connection between Allah and the sexual relationship of Muhammad? Muhammad is a man, Allah is a God. Why the God? He say any woman she can sleep with the Prophet. What is the purpose? Go ahead, Baha. تفضل.
المسألة سيد الكريم المسألة جاءت سياقة تاريخية إنه فعل حصل.
So it's not from Allah?
Because
he's saying this is just a historic thing, that something happened. But my friend, what historic thing? كيف يكون تاريخي وهو أمر من الله؟ الله قد شرع علي محمد وليس محمد من شرع على الله. يعني هو لم يحصل ثم قال الله افعل كذا، الله قال افعل ومحمد ثم بعد ذلك محمد فعل. فكيف يكون تشريعيا من أجل بهدف الجنس؟ محمد متزوج لديه زوجات عديدات. So how this is Allah from God and the purpose of it is only Muhammad is sleeping with as many as he wish. Go ahead.
والله أنا أحس إنه كده حوار ما حيستقيم، لأنه يعني أنا بتكلم جملة وأنت بتروح تترجمها بطريقة وما نعرف حتى وجه الإشكال في الآية. الله بيذكر شكل تاريخي، بيذكر لك قصة إنه امرأة وهبت نفسها. فين الإشكالية في السرد؟ وهل يترتب على هذا الأمر إنه الله ما له شغل؟ أنت فاهم موضوع كيف؟ يعني ما أدري.
Guys, he said to me, I'm translating as I wish. So if you speak English, translate. If you do not know, then bring me somebody to translate. You know, this is what Muslims they do always. They complain. Secondly, he says, okay, well, Allah, He is the one who make it for him, and about a woman, she offer herself. What the problem? This is history. My friend, it's not history. Any woman, she can offer herself the Prophet. This was a privilege to Muhammad. هذه كانت هدية من الله لمحمد خاصة بمحمد وليس بالمسلمين. أي امرأة تهب نفسها بدون مهر بدون ولي بدون أي شروط للرسول لكي ينكحها الرسول وتقول لي يعني ما خاصة هذا بهذا؟ كيف يكون رسولا متفرغا للعبادة ونشر الدين ثم نأتي بآية وتأتي عائشة وتقول إني أرى ربك يسارع إلى هواك يا محمد. عائشة اكتشفت أن محمد يفبرك الآيات ويدعي بأن هذه آية من الله، ولهذا قالت عائشة إني أرى ربك يسارع إلى هواك يا محمد. I will translate what I said to the people. I said to him, what does this have to do with the history? Muhammad, he fabricated verses saying that any Muslim woman, she can give herself to the Prophet, and this is only a privilege for Muhammad. And then Aisha, she got Muhammad busted, and she said, well, I see that your God, he rushed into your desire, Muhammad, I mean your sexual desire. So what the business of Allah with this? I mean, Muhammad had many wives. Why he need more? And they are not even, you know, I mean, they are just offering himself. This is a shame. Why there's no men left in this earth? Go ahead. تفضل.
أنا في البداية ودي إنك تكلمهم وتقول لهم هذه المعلومة، ترجم الكلام اللي أنا بقوله أرجوك.
Go ahead.
قول لهم إنه إحنا مصادر المصداقية التشريعية والمعلومات عن الله عز وجل والإسلام بشكل عام هي مصدرها أولا القرآن. ترجم الكلام هذا بعدين نكمل لك الباقي.
He is saying that according to Islam, the first source for Muslims is the Quran. The first one is Quran. Go ahead.
الشيء الثاني قصة عائشة هذه ليست في القرآن. تفضل.
And
قول أنا معك.
Secondly, the story you said about Aisha, it's not in the Quran. So where it is?
الأمر الثالث عندنا مصدر وحي أو مصدر إلهام، ما هو ليست مصدر وحي، مصدر إلهام نأخذ منه المعلومة ألا وهو الحديث الشريف. تفضل.
The third source for information about Islam is the second source is hadith. But my friend, the one I gave you is hadith. عائشة ما قلت لك هو حديث موثوق.
اوكي بس اصبر حبة. وعندنا الأحاديث ينقسم إلى قسمين. كمل.
And we have the hadith, they are divided into two sections, which is not true. يعني من علمك الحديث قسمين بأي كتاب هذا؟
بتسألني ولا تختبرني؟
أنا أسألك بأي علم هذا تقول أن الحديث قسمين؟
بس خليني أخلص أنا اللي أبغى أقوله بعدين.
طيب.
خليني أخلص اللي أبغى أقوله عشان لا تكثر الأسئلة ويصير الحوار الجدلي. أوكي. المصدر الثاني هو السنة النبوية الشريفة.
And the third source is the Sunnah of Muhammad, which means what Muhammad did and said. But isn't it, this is the same as in the Hadith? Anyway, continue.
الشيء الأمر الخاصية في الحديث إنه عندنا أقوال منسوبة للرسول وأفعال منسوبة للرسول وللصحابة الكرام صحيحة وفي غير صحيحة. تفضل.
And there is some hadith are true and some hadith are not true. My friend, don't waste my time. The hadith I'm mentioning to you is sahih. So you do not need to give me all this presentation. الصحيح الحديث الذي قلت لك
لا
هو صحيح.
إيش عرفك إنه صحيح؟ إيش عرفك إنه صحيح؟
صحيح البخاري أليس بصحيح؟
ليس كله صحيح.
صحيح مسلم أليس بصحيح؟
ليس كله صحيح.
طيب أثبت. تفضل. Guys, I said to him, this is Sahih Bukhari. He said, not all Sahih Bukhari is Sahih. This is funny. Sahih Bukhari, not all of it Sahih. Now, do you see anywhere it says, هل رأيت يعني بأمانة يعني أنت رجل ونحترم فيك الرجولة يا سيد بهاء، هل بأمانة هل رأيت في أي مكان قال فيه المسلمين بأن هذا الحديث ضعيف؟ بأمانة. Did you see anywhere the Muslim they say that this is story from Aisha is weak or not authentic? Be honest. Go ahead.
لا wait انتظر. مو مشكلة إنه أنا لما أحاور إنسان ما يعرف علم الرجال وما يعرف هذا تظهر هذه المبهمات، لكن أنا أتفهم هذه المبهمات منك إذا كنت جاهل فيها أوعيك فيها، بس لا تأخذها بمبدأ جدلي. أوضح لك أول شيء
يا سيد بهاء أنا معي شهادة في الشريعة الإسلامية في القانون الإسلامي، أنت ماذا معك؟ ما هو يعني علم الرجال؟ أنت ماذا تعلمت؟ تفضل. I said to him, I have a degree in the Islamic law. So what is your degree? Because he said to me, the problem we are talking to people who they are ignorant, do not know much about Islam. So, and the science of Islam. So I said to him, I have a degree in Islam. What do you have? So ما هو تعليمك يا سيد بقى؟
الحين ما أدري إحنا بنتكلم في مسألة تعليم ولا في مسألة دين حاليا.
You are the one who said to me. You are the one who said to me that I do not know, and you are going to teach me. And now I have a degree, you don't. So now I'm asking you, honestly, do you have any proof? Do you have any proof that this hadith in front of us is not true? هل لديك أي إثبات؟ يعني بدون مماطلة ومجادلة وكلام يعني لا يضر ولا ينفع. هل لديك أي إثبات؟
سيدي أنت لا ترجم الكلام اللي تبغاه. دقيقة عشان نكون إنسان، أسأل الله أنك تكون على حق، أتمنى أنك تكون على حق. لا ترجم الكلام اللي تبغاه، والكلام اللي ما تبغاه ما تبغى لا ترجم.
I translate
everything. الكلام اللي أنا أقول.
And people are my witness. You can download the video and you can give it to your friends. I translate everything. He said to me, guys, please don't translate the one the word you like and the word you don't like. You don't translate. I translate everything you said. I'm asking you.
أرجوك.
I'm asking you.
لهم الكلام اللي أقول لكم.
I just did. Don't complain, my friend. Don't make me hang up on you. And then I say, okay, when you get somebody to translate, call me, because you are complaining. And what I can do. So, do you have a proof before you go? هل لديك إثبات بأن هذا الحديث الذي أنت ادعيت
قبل هذا أنت لا تخليني لا تقطعني.
قد ادعيت باطلا وبهتانا. قد ادعيت باطلا وبهتانا بأن هذا الحديث مفبرك. هل لديك إثبات؟ I'm saying to him.
أنا أعتذر من الحوار.
He apologized from talking. He want to leave because I asked him, do you have a proof that this hadith is not true? So now he is going to escape. Is that fair يا
لا ما.
هل هذا عدل يا سيد بهاء؟ أنت رجل والرجال قليل. أنا أسألك وأنت رجل.
لا.
لماذا تهرب؟ أنا
أسألك.
أنا أسألك
هارب.
أنت ادعيت بأن هذا الحديث غير صحيح. هل لديك إثبات؟
أنا هارب يا سيدي الكريم.
هل لديك إثبات؟ لماذا الهروب؟ طيب أثبت لنا وأهرب. أثبت ثم أهرب. أنا
أثبت لما تديني الوقت وتديني، ما تجيني تسألني سؤال وفي نص السؤال تسألني سؤال ثاني.
كل الوقت أنت ما قاطعني وقلت أن هذا الحديث ليس صحيح.
والله العظيم أسألك بالله تترجم الجملة هذه قبل النهاية.
Guys, I'm saying to him, before you go, just give me a proof. You said you are the one who interrupted me, and you said this hadith is fabricated, is not true. And I showed
لا. يا سيد بتكلم معاك أنا دحين رايح عندهم.
So is this hadith?
أسألك بالله تترجم الحديث التالي.
Okay, let's make it clear. هل هذا الحديث صحيح أو مفبرك؟
أسألك بالله إنك تترجم الكلام اللي أنا أقوله.
لماذا لا تريد؟ Guys, I'm keep asking him, is this hadith is true or not? He refused to answer. He don't want to answer no more. Before he said it's fabricated. Now he don't want to answer no more. Why? Because it's embarrassing. لماذا لا تجيب؟ يعني ما المشكلة؟
لماذا ما تعطيني وقت الإجابة؟
أنا أتفضل. هل يعني ليس هناك يعني إما أن تقول أنه مفبرك وتثبت، أو تقول أنه صحيح، انتهى الموضوع. هل هو صحيح أو مفبرك؟ إذا قلت مفبرك أعطيك كل الوقت. If you say this is fabricated, I will give you all the time to prove it. If you say this is true, that's mean we agree both of us. There's no need, and you continue. Go ahead.
هي المشكلة عندك إنك تبغى إجابة بإيوة أو لا بدون تفصيل في هذه المسألة. وإن حاولنا نفصل
لا. أنا أريد إجابة ثم فصل. الإجابة ثم فصل. He's saying, guys, the problem that you want either yes or no without details. I said to him too, no. I want yes or no and give us the details. I did not say I don't want details. No problem. Give us the details. But either you say to us yes or no.
جميل. أوكي. هل لازلت تضرب امرأتك؟ ترجم الكلمة هذه.
He is saying to me, do you still beat your wife? I don't beat my wife. Your prophet he did. And you Muslims beat your wives. تسألني هل تضرب امرأتك؟ نحن لا نضرب النساء.
لا. هل لازلت؟ لم أقول لك. شوف حتى أنت في ترجمتك أخطأت. أنا قلت هل لازلت تضرب امرأتك؟
Yeah, he said, you say me, do you still beat your wife? Right? Okay. So why are you asking me this? What does this have to do with our topic?
هذا السؤال اللي إجابته إن جاوبت خطأ فأنت مخطئ، وإن جاوبت نعم فأنت مخطئ.
أولا أنا لست متزوج، يعني فإن قلت نعم فقد كذبت، وإن قلت لا فقد كذبت أيضا، فأنا لست متزوج أصلا. I'm saying to him, first of all, I'm not married, so if I say yes I beat her, I am lying. If I say I did not beat her, still I'm lying because I did not marry yet. So I mean what does this have to do with our topic, my friend? ما علاقة هذا السؤال الغريب العجيب بالحديث? What is the connection between your question and this hadith? It is in your Quran in chapter 4 verse 34 في سورة النساء الآية 34 تقول تجيز لك ضرب النساء. ضرب النساء في الإسلام جائز ومشجع عليه.
جميل.
أنا أسألك ما علاقة هذا، ما علاقة السؤال بهذا؟ I'm saying to him, this is in the Quran, it says you can beat your wife. Why are you asking me? He want to change the topic, that's it. You know, this is what Arab people do. You ask him about potato, he answer about tomato. نسأل العرب عن الطماطم فيردون عن البطاطس. أنا أسألك عن حديث عائشة، وامرأة وهبت نفسها للرسول فقالت له إني أرى ربك لا يسارع في هواك يا محمد. أنت قلت هذا حديث غير موثوق. أثبت.
ترجم الكلمة هذه اللي حقولها أرجوك. ممكن؟
He's saying to me, guys, please translate what I'm going to say. Go ahead.
أول مرة أنا أشوف سؤال أطول من الإجابة.
He's saying this is the first time. This is the first time he hear a question is longer than the answer. No, this is not the first time, my friend. Isn't it you're a prophet? He says that when they ask you, do you believe in Allah? You say, yes, I do. That's it. The question is longer and the question is shorter. So look like you do not know your Quran. Is it? ليس قد ذهب وولى حلق مع الريح. He ran away. باي باي. قد حلق عباس بن فرناس وذهب واختفى بين الناس، وكان بعضهم في ثياب وكان البعض بدون لباس. He ran away. You see, I mean, they cannot deal with it. I mean, Muhammad is a prophet of Allah. Okay, why he is a prophet of Allah? Allah chose him. We cannot ask Allah why. Okay, but what the connection between this and this? A prophet making verses saying any woman she can give herself to the prophet. What does have to do with God? Isn't it obvious? Isn't it obvious that Muhammad is fabricating verses so he can sleep with as many women as he wish? This is not God. Muhammad already have many wives. What if people hear me here? Let us say I have people listening to me, wherever, around the world, and then I say, hey, any woman she want to give herself to me, I'm Prophet Muhammad. I mean, what does have to do with God? If you're a prophet, why you want women to sleep with you? What is the connection? So he cannot answer, and we showed him the reference. First he said it is fake. This is not, our first sources is the Quran. Okay, but this is in the Quran. The Quran says any woman she give herself to the prophet so he can if her. And this is a privilege to the prophet. What does have to do with God? Any Muslim can tell me what is the connection between this and God? Why God, who is in heaven supposedly, he go to his office and he start counting how many women Muhammad he can sleep with. And then in the top of that, he encouraged women to offer themselves to the prophet for sex. And this is only a privilege to the prophet. Privilege. Isn't it obvious? All cult leaders, go search. All cult leaders around the world, they share one thing, or two things, let us say. Money and sex. They want to sleep with women who they believe in them. And they want to have the money of the people who believe in them. And Muhammad have both. He wants your money and he wants your wife. Even if you go and read the interpretation, it says that if the prophet, his eyes fall into a woman, her husband, he must divorce her, so the husband, so Muhammad can have her immediately. What does this have to do with God? You know what I mean? What does this have to do with God? Who is a Muslim can tell me what is the connection? How this can serve Islam? How this can serve Allah? Muhammad is sleeping with more women. Are Muhammadan? As you see, they speak Arabic, they don't speak Arabic, it doesn't matter. All of them, they run away. Do we have any Muslim? And the funny, he's, you know, like, I told him, okay, go find a friend for you to translate. He says, I don't think you're translating. He don't, you know. They love to play victim. They love to play victim. I'm telling you, they love it. If we are Zakir Naik, Zakir Naik, why Prophet he received those verses from Allah? Christian Prince, first of all, Prophet of Allah, be upon him, he was very horny. And he had a spirit desire. You hear what? He had a spirit desire. You mean a special desire? Exactly. And because of that, Allah he gave him special privilege. He gave him what? Special privilege. Special privilege, you mean? Exactly. Okay, so Allah he gave him special privilege because he is so horny. Why Allah he made him so much horny? Forget the breath. First of all, you never been a prophet. If you become a prophet, you will become so horny. If I became a prophet, I will become so horny. How is that? First of all, those things you cannot expire and you cannot speak about it unless you become a prophet. And someone like you will never become a prophet. Logic. I mean, if you are a prophet, you have to be horny. It's come on. It's like it's an automatic thing, you know. Like you became prophet right away. Allah, he like he put some extra, you know, you know, in your, you know, and then like, what is this? This is a prophet of God. What is the connection? And the funny, there was a video made by the Deen Show. He said they were asking him. So the guy, they get a sheikh. So what is the proof that Muhammad is a prophet? He said, okay, let us ask those questions. What is the benefit for Prophet Muhammad from all of this? He got humiliated. They kick him out. He got no benefit. I mean, oh, look at the benefit. The fifth of the booty, the best of the booty. Any woman can offer herself to him. Women is sleeping with him. Money like rain. Women, people are fighting over even to give him gifts. The wives of Muhammad, they are fighting over the gifts. We can show the reference. And then the Muslim, they say to us, Muhammad, when he died, he borrowed money before he died from a Jew, from his neighbor. What Jew? What neighbor? Muhammad, he killed all the Jews. What neighbor? Where is there's a Jew neighbor? Isn't it Muhammad? He kicked them all from the Arabian Peninsula and he killed all of them. Some they were lucky, they left and they run, and the rest he killed them, and he borrowed money from the Jew. He stole all the Jews' money. There's no Jews left. They try to present to you that Muhammad was the Dalai Lama. He wear a sheet, and all day he have his hand like close to each other, and he says zucchini, 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 zucchini. Hey Muhammad, what is zucchini and what zucchini? First of all, I can explain to you what zucchini and what zucchini. This is from the code of Allah. I mean, this guy, even he cannot even explain his book. Have you ever heard of a prophet of God? People ask him what this verse means, he do not know. Have you? A prophet of God, the second you ask him a question, he go in the coma. Bye-bye, I have to go. Muhammad, You know, and the Jews, they used to make fun of him, by the way. Like, you know, they ask him about Dhul Qarnayn, the man with the two horn. Have you ever heard of a guy, his name is the guy with the two horn? Why, he's a cow? I mean, give him a name at least. What's his name? Muhammad did not know what his name. So the Jews, they ask him about a prophet, his name, the man with the two horn. And the Jews, they are making fun of him. Muhammad, he was not sure what to say. So he said, okay, I will answer you. And then the inspiration of Allah came. Muhammad, he went, he started asking people, and then he got some information, and then he come to them with those verses in chapter 18. And he said to the Jews, okay, and they ask you about Dhul Qarnayn, the guy with the two horn. Say, I shall recite to you something of his story. Okay. Verily, we established for him in earth, and we gave him the means of everything. This is his story now. And then, so he followed the way. What? Where is we? Where he live? Who is he? This is the story, how to start. He followed away. It's like, you know, guys, somebody asked me about Trump 3,000 years from now. And then I say to you, he have this, the Mr. Trump, he used to have a Trump in his head. And then he followed away. And he found himself in Washington, D.C. At least in my story, there's Washington, D.C. here. We never know where he go. Where does guy he go? So he followed away until he reached the sitting place of the sun. He found where the sun set. You can't be serious. I mean, you know what? I'm traveling for the last 20 years trying to find where it said. I could not find it. And look how easy it was for Dhul Qarnayn. He kept going, driving, and then at that time they don't have driving. Come on, don't lie. Hi, Christian Prince, come on, don't fabricate things. Hello, you know, Christian the Great, he don't drive. He used to take a dragon, you know, a horse. So dragon, and then the brother, he arrived where the place, where the sun, there's a place. Yeah, there's a place. That place is very, now it's known. Before it was not known. Because Dhul Qarnayn discovered it. So he arrived where the sun set. And he found it sitting in a spring of muddy water. That's deep. And then the Muslim, they try to solve this problem. They say, brothers and sisters, here it's not Allah saying the sun set in a spring of muddy water. No, brother. Allah saying that Dhul Qarnayn, he thought it set in a muddy, where he thought, where anyone, do you say, it says Allah is talking, it's not even Dhul Qarnayn. Allah telling him what he found. He found it. It's a find. It's not he thought. But because now it's very embarrassing, so we have to come with all excuses, otherwise the Quran, all of it is a joke. Do we have any Muslim want to say anything? Somebody saying, Mustafa Karam, he's saying, CP, can you prove your religion to be true? My friend Mustafa, you Muslims, you prove to me that my belief is true. Do you know why? Because you're desperate trying to make me believe that my God is your God. If my religion is not true, so why you are desperate trying to say to me all the time, the same God, we worship the same God. So you see, we Christian, we say, no, we don't worship the same God, which means you already in your heart, you believe that we have the true belief. Otherwise, you will not kiss my shoes asking me to believe and accept that the same God is our God. Correct, guys? It is the Muslims who chase us saying that we should believe that we have the same God. When we say no to them, no, we don't. If you think we don't have the same God, so why you are asking us, keep saying to us we believe the same, if we have the wrong belief, why you keep saying we have the same God? You see how silly those people are? Your question does not even match your belief. So when the Muslim, they say, oh, Christians, they corrupt their Bible. Okay, but then you say to them, your God is the same God as us. Stupid. Secondly, how we can corrupt our Bible if the Bible is sent by Allah? Are you saying to me, would it beat Allah? Are you saying that Allah, anyone can play with him? Isn't it the Quran says nobody can exchange or change the word of Allah? So when the Quran says no one can change the word of Allah, isn't all the word of Allah is the word of Allah, or only the Quran is the word of Allah? All those verses saying the same. Chapter 6 verse number 34, chapter 6 verse number 115, chapter 10 verse 64, chapter 18 verse 27. All of them saying that nobody can change the word of Allah. Is the gospel, the Injil is the word of Allah? The Muslim, they say yes. So how the Quran says nobody can change the word of Allah, and yet you Muslim, you say the gospel is changed? No change can there be in the word of Allah. Is that a false prophecy? Did Muhammad make a poo-poo here? Did Muhammad spoke foolishness when he say this? Because if the gospel is changed and nobody can change the word of Allah, then nobody can change the word of Allah. The word of Allah is whatever Allah he said. If the Torah is the word of Allah, and the Injil is the word of Allah, and the Quran is the word of Allah, that means nobody can change the word of Allah. Mustafa, why you don't call me my friend? You speak English very well, and maybe better than me. As you see, my English is broken. Who is a Muslim would like to call me? We just have a phone conversation with the Muslim Abdul. He's a Mohammedan, and you know, he took the highway. Yeah, and then the Muslim, they found Muhammad in the Bible. Moonlight, please don't spam the text, my friend. Even YouTube is blocking you. Guys, don't spam the text. Don't. Why you do that? Come on, don't spam. Just post it, and there's no need for 1,000 laughing things. Okay, there's hold and then standard narrative holds whatever, you know, easy. And you know, for me, I am against, by the way, teaching that the Quran is not preserved, because if the Quran is not preserved, we will laugh at what? Right now we are laughing at the preserved Quran. If the Muslims agree the Quran is not preserved, we will laugh at what? Look, this is preserved, brother. You see this verse, brother? It's preserved 1 billion times. I agree. Look at this, how beautiful it is. Please, don't stop believing the Quran is preserved. Because the preserved Quran is the best Quran to laugh at. Because if the Muslim, they start saying, oh, this is the Quran not preserved, then we cannot laugh at it. They will say, we told you it's not preserved. Hello? So it's not for my benefit as a Christian prince to make you believe that the Quran is not preserved. This is the preserved joke. And then, brother, this guy, he changed his way. Okay, he changed direction, and then he keep going until he found where the sun rises. He changed his way until he found where the sun rises. I never thought that this can happen to any man. Finally, there's a man. He was able to find where the sun rises, and he found it. He found what? The sun rising on a people whom Allah provide them no shelter. The Muslim, they say this is the ozone. The North Pole, the North Pole. You idiot, the sun rises in the North Pole. You idiot. Potato. This is how the sunrise, Muhammad, I mean, this guy, he found the sunrise in the North Pole. Hello? Ozone. And then he found their people. And those people, they said to him, there is people who they are not people. What? There's people, they are not people? Yes, they are not a human. Their name, the people are Gog and Magog. They are not a human. Hold on, let me search for you, Gog and Magog. Guys, are you enjoying this comedy? Be honest with me. Isn't it this is better than any comedy show ever you saw in your life? It's better, right? I mean, come on. Face it, face it. Face it or leave it. Yeah, brother. Okay, brother, okay. Yeah, it's a true story. Nothing here is not true story. Let me find you the pictures of Gog and Magog according to the description of the Muslims. Give me a second. People of Gog and Magog, they are not a human. They have big ears, they sleep inside their ears like a tent. Let me see if I can find. Here we go, like the Muslims, guys. The Muslims, they got us an idea about Gog and Magog. I just searched for Gog and Magog. Look what I found. Let me put it for you on the screen, hold on. I mean, the Muslims, they have a very nice imagination. Brothers and sisters, let me introduce to you the people of Gog and Magog. Ta-da-da, ta-da-da, ta-da-da. Ta-da-da, ta-da-da, ta-da-da. Gog and Magog, Gog and Magog. And the prophet, he spoke about Gog and Magog, and he said that each one of them before he die, he will have sex until he have 1,000 baby. So those guys, the one you don't like, hello, they are very good in boom boom. 1,000 baby, each one of them. So if we are 7 billion human being, so based on this, each one of them, I mean, if they are, if we are 7 billion, they have to be 1,000 more than us, 1,000 times. So they have to be trillion, billion. Oh. Look at this one. This one is even nicer. Gog and Magog. Oh, this one is even better. Oh boy. Man. And look, all the Muslim, you know, they put for you arrow, like here, look here. Come on, there is a rock, and there's the guy there. Obviously, we will look there. Do you need to put that arrow? Yeah, because they are slow. Look here, brother. Look here. Look at this one. I mean, all of this is Gog and Magog. Okay. So now, Alexander the Great, he built a dam between Gog and Magog and the mankind. Muslims, where we can find Gog and Magog? Where we can find them? Those who, the Prophet of Allah, Alexander, by the way, Alexander the Great, he was a bisexual. I mean, even this guy, they made him a prophet of Allah. And look here, the Muslim, they draw for you the dam. Look at that. Look how the dam look like, man. Unbelievable. Look at this. This is what Al-Qur'ani he did. He built a dam made from iron and copper. Look, man, look. And that's it. People of Gog and Magog, they will try to burst through this dam, and every day they dig and they cannot get it through. Anyone knows why? Honestly, don't you feel like you are like 7 years old kid now and you are listening to a cartoon story? I mean, this is a book of God. And look, this guy, even he, look at the imagination of people. I mean, the Muslims, they have a lot of imagination. We have a Muslim trying to contact me. Let us see. How I can contact you, and he is busy. All right. They are just trying to disturb me, you know, so I will not continue talking. It's okay. So, brother, he found those people, and those people, they told him, you know, okay, yeah, this is the story. Okay, sound like a monkey telling us a story. This is the story? Yes, brother, this is the story. And Muhammad, he told them that every day the people of Gog and Magog, who they are not human brothers and sisters, they try to open a hole in the wall. Every day, brother. And then after they dig until the night come, and then their leader, he said to them, okay, now we go back to sleep. Tomorrow we will continue. And then when they come back in the morning, they find the hole which they dig yesterday closed. And why it's closed? Because, brother, anyone remember? Let us see how many of you remember before I say. Why each time they dig in the wall, they come the second day and they found it, the hole is the clothing or closed. Anyone remember? What was the reason? What is the logical reason? Why each time almost they are out, almost. They are digging, and then it's nighttime. And then they come in the morning and they found all the wall is blocked again. Anyone remember why? Anyone? Who knows why? All right, here we go. Mr. No One, he said they forgot to say Inshallah. Bingo! Here we go. We have a good answer. They forgot, the brothers and sisters, to say Inshallah. Can you believe it, brothers and sisters? How in the world you forgot to say such a thing? So those stupid people now for thousands of years, they dig in the same wall every day. And then until one day, their leader, he will say suddenly, tomorrow, Inshallah, we will continue. And then because he said Inshallah, he come and he found the hole as it was yesterday, and they will be able to get it through. Do you see what Inshallah can do? Do we have any Muslim? Do you have anything to say? Anyone? And you know, once the Prophet, he woke up in Mecca and his head was red. And then he was saying, no God but Allah, no God but Allah, no God but Allah. You know, damn to the West, you know, so the damn to the Arab, damn to the Arab, damn to the Arab. And then he continues saying, because today, a whole opening Gog and Magog. If. Today, that was 1400 years ago, brother. Abdul Muhammad, are you sure, brother? Yes, I'm prophet. I know what I'm talking about. Unbelievable. Stupidity is amazing. Isn't it? And those people believe in this? Yes, they believe in this. Let me find the reference. Man, this has happened 1400 years ago. The Prophet got up from his sleep with the flushed red face, like going crazy, you know, and he said, none has the right to be worshipped but Allah. None has the right to be worshipped but Allah. We to the Arab, we to the Arab, from the great evil that is nearly approaching them. Today, this is the today news, like not yesterday, today, a gap has been made in the wall of Gog and Magog, like this. And then he opened his fingers. Imagine you are living in the time of a prophet Muhammad. And Muhammad, he woke up from his sleep and he says to you, today, there is a hole open in Gog and Magog wall. It's hard to express how terrifying this news. And this was 1400 years ago. Until now, nothing happened. Nothing happened. No Gog and Magog came. But we have to be honest, the story is interesting. I mean, you get excited when you see it. You know, you cannot deny this. I mean, it doesn't matter how much you like. All of you like fiction movies. Don't be a hypocrite. I mean, come on. You know. Gog, Magog, Gog and Magog. Today, just now, they open a hole in the wall. A hole in the wall. Commercial break. If you have a hole in your wall, please go to Home Depot and you will find a filler. It's the best filler in the market. It's called Gog and Magog filler. Trust it. One time you use it, you never use it again. Back to the topic. Gog and Magog. What happened in Gog, stay with Magog. If Gog said no, Magog say yes. What do you know about Gog and Magog? Mysterious Gog and Magog. We cannot find them. We cannot find them. If you have a problem to find a rat or a cat in your house, we can give you the best solution. We can give you a chip or something you can hang it in their neck and they can be traced by the GPS. Like Gog and Magog. Hey Muslims, where we can find Gog and Magog? Where are they, those who they are behind the dam? I mean, they are a huge 1,000 to 1. Their population is 1,000 to 1 human. So if we are 7 or 8 billions, they are 8 trillions. Where we can find them? By the way, I have a commercial, you know, special request, you know, because people, they are, you know, travel agency, they just contacted me and they heard about Gog and Magog, and they said that they found that there is they have a destination for people who like to go and Hogog Magog. Look at this guy. The reason I cannot talk because I'm looking at this. What is that? This is Gog and Magog. I mean, what? This is Gog and This is Gog and Magog. Alhamdulillah. I mean, look how their faces changed so fast from this to this. I mean, what happened? Anyway, so there's a travel agency. They contacted me immediately, and they said to me that they found Gog and Magog. If you are a Muslim interested to visit the location, so you can take selfie pictures, and they provide you with 5-star hotels in Havana. Find Gog and Magog. You can dance with them. Exactly. You can do samba as much as you wish. Yeah, you can take tequila with them. Yeah, take a beer. Take a beer as much as you want. Alhamdulillah. Impossible. What? Okay, the end of the commercial, sorry. I mean, the travel agency, they did not tell me there is the dance here, it's haram. But the Muslim, they love dancing. The Muslim, they grow beard in Mecca and they go dance. They dance in Thailand, they drunk, they sleep around. But in Mecca, they are holy. Yeah, but with Gog and Magog, what you will do? Where is the believers? Do we have any believers left? Any believer? This is religion and this is a book of God. I mean, if this is a book of God, so what is a book of stupidity? Any Mickey Mouse story is better than this. I remember like Mickey Mouse, the guy is Mickey, his his uncle come from Mexico and he have a guitar. He's in like and then the mustache of the guitar line of Mickey broke from his guitar, so he take it from the cat. Okay, well, the story of Lambo is better than Mogo Mago. It's more convincing. This is book of God. I'm truly convinced. I mean, that's it. I mean, who can deny this? And what I like about the Muslims, when they make the graphic, they put for you an arrow, like, okay, this is Gog. So this is Gog. Okay? Maybe you did not notice. They are making you see that this is Gog, and the other one is Magog. Like this one is Magog. The other one is Gog. What is that? A Muslim kid, they want to play games. Let us see. Okay, he's not answering. He's a kid. Do we have any brave Muslim want to call us? Gog and Magog. La 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 la.
Hello.
Yes, my friend, you are live on air. What do you like to say to us? Go ahead. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, we hear you. You are live on air. What do you like to say to us? You are a Muslim, right? Are you a Muslim? Hello? Maybe you don't hear me. Hello? You need to fix his mic, maybe. I mean his speakers. Alright, we told him to fix his speaker so he can call me back. And supposedly I will not stay long, you believe it? Did I say to you guys before I go live I will not stay long? Yeah. Did I say my throat is hurting me? Okay. And even my nose is running. I mean, English is funny, man. I mean, how in the world the English people, they come with this? His nose is running. I mean, Gog and Magog's story is more acceptable from a running nose. How your nose can run? And you say Muhammad only have stupid stories. Here we go. This English. His nose is running. First time I heard it like, his nose is running. But his nose is there. Now, like I was speaking on the phone, he said to me, but my nose is running. I said, who? My nose is running. So when I saw him, like, because we are going to meet, and look at his nose is running. I said to him, what you said to me in the phone? He said to me, what I said to you? I said, what? You said something about running. What's you running? He said, my nose. What? What's wrong with this guy? His nose is running. What? Like, okay. I could not ask him because I didn't know what to say. I mean, his nose is there, and this guy keeps saying his nose is running. Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I do hear you. Go ahead. I hear you actually, but you did not hear me first time. Go ahead. You are a Muslim, right?
Yeah, I changed my...
You are a Muslim,
Yes,
correct?
sir.
Okay, what do you like to say to us? Go ahead.
Yes. I'm just watching your videos all this time, and all the time you're spreading lies about Islam. Lies.
Like what? Like Gog and Magog?
Lies.
Is Gog and Magog a lie?
All the time lying. You know, Quran is most perfect book ever.
Okay, tell me about
You know,
Gog.
the Bible.
No problem. Tell me about
Bible
Gog.
was written 300 years after Jesus, even when they said he died.
Okay.
What proof do you have? Where is the first Bible? Where is the second Bible? Where is the third Bible? Where's the fourth Bible? We don't even have a full copy before 400 or 500 years after Jesus died.
Well,
So how can you say Quran is not preserved?
Let us go
Quran
with this.
is not.
Okay, do you have a full copy of the whole Quran before the first 4 centuries? Do you have a full copy?
But we're not.
Do you have a full copy? You see, I'm going with you now. Do you have a full copy dated to before the 4th century?
It doesn't matter if we have full
But you just
copy.
said to
We
me,
never needed to preserve it.
But no, you just say it. But you just say
hold
it.
on,
But you
hold
just
on, hold on.
you just say it. Hold on. You just say it. Look how
the way
hypocrite you
you
are.
needed to
Look
preserve
how hypocrite you are. You just said to me, we don't have a full copy of the whole Bible before the 4th century. You said that. And but you are the one who believe that you have the same issue. If this is an issue for you, that's when you should not believe in Islam. Secondly, Muhammad, he came 600 years after Jesus, after the Bible is written. What is the proof of Muhammad that he knew what is in the Bible? If all the Bible is corrupt, the mic is yours.
But we never say the Bible is corrupt. We say you don't have the real Bible.
So
the Bible could be somewhere. The Bible could be somewhere in the Middle East. You just haven't found it
it's
yet.
not corrupt.
So you made
you
made up a different copy.
All right, hold
you
on.
made up a different copy and then spread it all around the world to give to the Christian people.
All right.
The original copy could be there. Original copy could be even at the time of Mohammed, but you hid it from everyone. You rewrote it.
So but you don't have the copy.
Tell me one thing. How many Christians have read Bible that comes in Greek or Aramaic?
Let us talk. How many Muslims they speak Arabic?
It's 15%.
15%. That's mean there is what? 85% of Muslims are not Muslims no more?
Doesn't matter because we
But
listen to people who
a
speak
second
the
ago,
language.
but a second ago
But we
you said,
have-
a second ago you said, if we don't speak Aramaic, you said how many people speak Aramaic, how many people speak Greek, how many speak Hebrew, and now you are saying doesn't matter. You see, I don't know. Are you mature adult or you are a kid?
Okay. How many?
Let us
1.6 billion people.
Let us be logical.
15% is a lot. 15% is
Okay.
how many million?
Okay, let us be.
How many hundred million?
Doesn't matter.
15%?
And we have
How many people
we have
speak
millions of
Hebrew?
people who speak Greek. We have millions of people who speak Aramaic. We have millions of people who speak Hebrew. Same. We have.
Yeah, you go few million, maybe 5
and
million,
doesn't
10
matter
million
as
speak
long
Greek.
as long people they speak. Now the question is, do you understand the Quran, which is written in Arabic? Do you understand it yourself?
I don't understand it myself, but I look at translations.
So you are proud about what? You are proud to be a Muslim about religion, and you said to me the Quran is perfect, but you cannot understand the Quran. How the Quran is perfect, yet you cannot understand it?
Because we can trust our scholars. You cannot trust your scholars.
Okay, as long as you trust your scholar.
Look at what they are doing. Look at what they are doing. The church is doing in every country.
As long you trust
and West.
As long you trust your scholars, is the anti-Muslim?
Of course, look, even the Quran tells you that only Allah can understand the true meaning of the Quran, but the very well-versed people, the knowledgeable people, they will understand as well parts of it.
That's a false interpretation.
So that's how the Quran works.
My friend, you are ignorant, and the verse doesn't say that. Why you are lying? The verse says, only Allah knows what the Quran means, and the one who have knowledge, they say we believe. They don't understand. The one who have knowledge is the one who say.
Because we believe.
Okay,
he shows us the.
But you just said. But you just lied, and you say that the scholars they knew when the Quran says only Allah knows, and those who have knowledge they say we believe. So in order to have a knowledge in Islam, it's just you have to believe. What kind of religion this religion is? How you can be a scholar if just by saying I believe? How that make you a scholar? And what kind of book? Only Allah knows what it's mean. Don't you think this is stupid?
Okay. Let's say Bible. Obviously, Bible is more clearly written because it's a newer creation. It's created for the masses. It's created to lie to the masses.
But
obviously, you're gonna put lots of graphs in it.
But isn't it the Quran?
Lots of nice things in it. Nice story. Make it for the movies. Hold on.
Yeah. You Muslim, you say, and even Yasser Qadi, he said that the earliest Bible goes back to the 60 years after Christ. The earliest Quran you Muslims have goes back to 400 years after Muhammad. The earliest recitation you have is coming from Hafs, and Hafs according to Muslims is a fraud. So where is your Quran? The Quran says, Inna alayna jam'uhu wa Qur'anuhu. Allah, he says, I am going to collect the Quran and I will recite the Quran. Did Allah collect the Quran?
Yes.
Where? Isn't it Uthman? He collected the Quran and he burned the other Quran? So
it doesn't matter what man does to the Quran because Allah
it does matter. It does matter. It doesn't matter. Isn't it the Quran
says? It doesn't matter whether they burn it, whether they sink it in the Nile. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the Egyptian government does, what the Saudi government does, because at the end we will be left with the original Quran.
Listen, you don't have original Quran. You just say it doesn't matter. They burn it. So where is the original? If there was original, it's burned. And I'm asking you now, why he burned it?
Okay.
Why he burned it?
Okay. Maybe that's Allah's way of. Maybe that's Allah's way of preserving it. I don't know. I don't know how Allah thinks.
Allah, why Uthman is a messenger of Allah?
Well, he doesn't need to be, but Allah can take control of anyone at any point. His power is endless. But if he wants to use if he wants to use the people to fix the Quran
my friend, the Quran says Allah will
hold on.
Listen. Are you saying to me that Allah is Uthman? Because the Quran says Allah will collect the Quran, not Uthman.
Yes, but Allah can take control of any human being at any time. He can do everything with a human being.
Yeah, but Allah, he says, I will collect the book, not Uthman.
Yeah, but he doesn't say how. He doesn't say how. It's still Allah. Look,
so Uthman is Allah. So me now, if I have my own Quran, I am Allah too. It's Allah who made me do it. I mean, this is a joke. Where is Muhammad then? So what Muhammad doing? Where is the book of Muhammad?
Look, let me tell you one thing. If Allah decides to preserve the Quran, it doesn't matter how. This could be any method he can use. Even the Egyptian, when the Egyptian government was fixing the Quran, how do you know that's the Egyptian government? That's probably Allah using the people to pick the right recitation. So how much? 95% of the world use Hafs?
Okay, let me
yes.
ask.
So that means almost everyone, apart from few regions, use Hafs. So that means Allah has managed to preserve the copy he wanted to preserve.
How he preserved? No, Hafs is not really the copy he preserved. This is the copy printed by the oil of Saudi Arabia. Before that, nobody used Hafs recitation.
Yes, but how do you know? How do you know that's not Allah's way of preserving?
Because before it was most popular, like Warish, other reading of the Quran. It's not Hafs, but because this is what was more popular in Saudi Arabia, and the government of Saudi Arabia is the one who published this. It is published. Same time, let me ask you. Do Allah allow people to write the books by their hands?
He can do everything he wants.
No. I'm asking you. Don't tell me. Stop saying to me he can do everything. And this is not the question. Do Allah allow you?
It is the question. It is the question because you're saying there is something he cannot do or he cannot allow.
This is not the question. I'm asking you. Are you allowed as a Muslim to write the book by your hand? The book of Allah.
Look, if I grab an empty Musaf and I start writing, Allah will correct my hand. So I cannot make mistake.
Really? Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm going now to play for you a video, and this video have recitation of the Quran, and you just said you don't know Arabic. So how you can correct it? How Allah can correct it? How Allah can correct you? You don't know even Arabic.
I don't need to know it. If Allah takes control of my hand when I'm writing, He will fix it, isn't it?
Okay, did Allah?
It's as simple as that.
Did Allah take control of Muhammad writing?
He took control of what he was saying, isn't it?
Okay, that's wonderful. So the one who took control of Muhammad of what he is saying is Allah. So when Muhammad he bowed down and he recited the satanic verses, was Allah in control or Shaitan?
No, but he fixed it. Allah was not in control of Muhammad all the time. Obviously, he only needed to take control when he was reciting verses.
Okay, so that's mean Allah and Muhammad, they are, sorry, Shaitan and Allah controlling Muhammad, and you agreed.
Yes, but look at the stories. No, hold on. Let me finish this point. You started a very good point, brother.
Let me ask you.
You started a very good point.
Hold on. No, I want to finish this one. You just said a very important thing. That's why I want to. You will have time. Don't worry. We are just having a nice conversation.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling me. By the way, you are a nice guy. So listen. So as long as you agree that Muhammad is controlled by Allah and Shaitan, but Muhammad received his command from who? From Shaitan or from Allah?
Well, look, he received commands from both, but Allah being the more powerful, Allah being more powerful, he fixed the rest, isn't it? Same as Jesus. When Jesus was tempted by the devil, God helped him resist that, isn't it? That's part of the. It's even in the Bible today.
No, that's not true. The devil, he could not. You see, when it says tempt, he tried, but he did not tempt him. He did not fail. So
how do you know he did not take control of Jesus? If you guys can correct the Bible later at any time, how do you know?
Okay, don't play games now. You can. I can say the same to you. You can correct any time. And look at me. I have a hadith in front of me. It says, "You're a prophet." He said that Shaitan, he command him to do good. What do you say about that? It's in front of you on the screen.
Hold on, let me go through that. There is none among you whom is not an attaché from. They said, Allah messenger with you too. Thereupon he said, yes, but Allah helps me against him, and so I am safe from his hands. He does not command me, but for good.
What do you think? Shaitan, he command Muhammad good command. The devil.
Obviously, Shaitan, he did not command him because Allah fixed it.
No.
If you read the story, Allah fixed it.
Friend, what's your name?
No.
What's your name?
If the satanic verses were not corrected.
What's your name?
I don't want to reveal my name, but if the satanic verses
give me a name to call you by, whatever your name. Just give me a name. Give me a name.
Call me anything you would like.
Muhammad.
I know you
Muhammad,
love
okay.
to use
Okay,
Abdul.
listen, Muhammad. No, I'm not going to call you Abdul. You know, you look like you are more educated than normal Abdul. And now,
Okay.
yeah, you know, you are very educated. I can tell. My friend, you don't even know how to read. It says he command me, but to do good. So not Allah fix it. Like the shaitan is commanding him still. Muhammad describing the command of shaitan as a good command. So why you are saying Allah he fix it? What's wrong with you? Don't you know how to read? Did Muhammad say what you are saying, or you are fabricating things? He said, so. But he does not command me, but for good. So Muhammad saying that shaitan is a good person, and he obey his command, and his command is good. Muhammad here is admitting that shaitan.
No. Look what it says. Look what it says. But he does not command me, but for good. So anything that's bad, he cannot command him because Allah helps him.
Okay,
but if it's anything good comes out of it, if anything good comes out of it,
okay, so shaitan, he give only good command to Muhammad. Like what? Give me an example. How shaitan? How you call him devil, and yet he give good command? Explain to me. I want to learn from this about you. You know about Islam. Go ahead. He's the devil. The devil he do give good command since when?
Does he have to? Is there anywhere where it's specified that he does only bad things?
Yeah, well, hold
on. You know, lots of good things can come from something bad, isn't it?
No, that's not true. Not according to Islam. Shaitan is shaitan. Isn't it the Quran says that shaitan he want to mislead you, the shaitan he want to deceive you, the shaitan he will take you to hell. So now suddenly the shaitan he's a good guy. I'm
not saying he's good, but look, he does not command me.
Yeah.
But for good. So anything good, he might be, Allah might allow it to go through the gaps. But if anything bad, Allah does not allow it.
Okay, that's wonderful.
I don't know how you're reading the verse.
But you agree that shaitan, he gave him satanic verses, and Muhammad, he recite them. So how Allah allow it to go through?
So that he can then show his power by abrogating them.
But that's mean. Okay,
if
guys.
Muhammad didn't know, and Allah didn't interfere, he would never know he revealed them. But he knew he revealed them, and it got fixed, isn't it?
How
and that's
fixed?
showing.
Can you tell me the story how Allah fixed those verses? What happened? Muhammad don't know. Muhammad recite the verses, and then
and then Gabriel came and told him, it didn't come from me, so why are you reciting it? So Muhammad didn't know.
That's wonderful. Hold on. Guys, listen carefully. Our friend here, he said that Muhammad recites Shaitan Quran from Shaitan. Muhammad did not notice that this is not from Allah. Then Jibreel later come to his house and he told him, this is not from Allah. Do we agree about what we said? That's what you say.
Yes.
Okay.
This is not from Allah. Yes.
But so how a Muslim they say nobody can make Quran like Allah? Here we go. Muhammad, he received Quran from Shaitan, and he himself the prophet. Who can be better examine the Quran more than Muhammad himself? If I recite Quran now and you recite Quran, and then Muhammad in front of us, or we bring a sheikh, which one you choose? Muhammad, right? He's a prophet, correct? Which one will judge? Which one is Quran? Okay. So Muhammad now here he failed. He received Quran from the devil. And yet he did not figure out that this is not from Allah. Even the verse is saying, bow down to the daughters of Allah. So how he did not notice? Why, he was drunk?
But look, Muhammad was never a perfect person. He was not Jesus.
Friend,
Jesus was perfect. Not even.
Okay, hold on, guys. Did
Muhammad
say,
was a mortal man.
Did you just say that Jesus is perfect?
Of course, the Quran says he was the most righteous of all of them.
Okay, so
Muhammad was never the most.
You're not righteous. You said perfect. Muhammad is not perfect. You said that. Jesus is perfect.
Yes, that's correct.
He
was a man.
If there is any man is perfect.
No, of course not. And I'm not saying he was perfect.
He
doesn't need to be perfect to do God's work.
But you just
was Moses perfect? Was Abraham perfect?
But you just said that he is perfect. Everybody heard you. You said that.
Of course.
Okay.
Even Allah says He made Jesus.
Okay.
He was the most righteous of all of them. He was the most perfect.
So when you say He's perfect, He's perfect. There's no so. Either perfect or not perfect. So Muhammad is not perfect. Jesus is perfect. Wonderful. Muhammad received satanic verses. And that you are saying, because he is not perfect, he did not notice that he was praying to the daughters of the devil. And because he's not perfect, he bowed down to them. And because he's not perfect, he still went home and did not notice. And because he's not perfect, still he need the angel to come and tell him. And because he's not perfect, Allah after that, he need to fix the Quran. Hold on. If we go now in the Quran to the chapter we are talking about, the chapter of satanic verses, chapter 22, you will see here it says that Allah is going to take off what shaitan he threw. Do you agree with this? Allah will take it off? Okay. How we knew that this verse itself is from Allah, not from shaitan? If shaitan was able to throw Quran already in Muhammad, and Muhammad did not notice. How we knew that this verse itself is not from shaitan saying, don't worry Muhammad, I will give you more. Don't worry about shaitan giving you things. I am Allah, I will take it away. How we knew that this verse is not from shaitan? Because already we agreed that Muhammad received from shaitan. And he don't notice. So shaitan, he can do it again and again and again and again. If he was able to do it once.
No, but you're doing mental gymnastics at the moment, because you're saying, oh, how do we know the whole Quran was not the devil's work? Well, it wasn't, because we know this.
How?
And we know exactly where shaitan involved, because Allah wanted us to know where.
What shaitan? Okay, what shaitan he want? Tell me what shaitan he do? What shaitan he do? How he try? He tried
to intervene. He managed to get a few words in, and then Gabriel came and fixed it.
No. What was when shaitan intervened with the human being in general? What he tried to do? Like what he do? I mean, what he promised you? How he can tempt you? What he do?
Well, he always tries to take them off the righteous path.
Okay, was Muhammad a righteous man?
He tries to be.
Okay, was Muhammad a righteous man when he went to his own son's wife and he flirted with her in her house when she is married?
Did he flirt though? Does anyone say he flirted with her, or does it say that she liked him, thus she wanted to marry him?
No, it says that he said to her, Subhanallah mu'alliful qulub. Praise be to Allah, the one who flipped my heart for you. And he said that loudly so she can hear it. Is that a good man? He go to the house.
All right, show me the hadith. Let's go. Let's show me the hadith. Let's read it carefully.
All right, let us see. Let us find the reference. Give me a second. Here we go. This is chapter Al-Ahzab, verse number 37, and this is the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. All right, I put it for you on the screen, and then you will see that when he went to his son, he found Zainab standing, and she was wearing very sexy clothes. It says here, read carefully. You don't know Arabic, but I will give you the link. You can use Google Translation. It says here, or you can give it to any Muslim who speak Arabic. So he went to Zayd seeking him, and then he found Zainab standing, and she was white and big and beautiful, and she is from the most perfect women of Quraysh. So she's so beautiful, you know. Okay, فهويها. So he fell in love with her. He fell in love with married women, and then he said, وقال سبحان الله مقلب القلوب فسمعت زينب بالتسبيح فذكرتها لزيد. So Zainab, she said what she heard what he said, and she told her husband. ففطن زيد, and then Zayd is oh, here we go. So now he knew that she's sleeping with him. So he went to Muhammad. He said, Ya Rasulullah, please let me divorce her. She is proud. She have a bad tongue. She hurt me with her tongue. And then Muhammad, look how hypocrite. A second ago he was in the house of the man flirting with the wife, and now he's saying to him, no, keep your wife for you, man. Keep your wife for you. It's in front of you. And this is what? Read. This is your Islamic tafsir, Tafsir al-Qurtubi, and this is the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I will post the link in the chat. You can click and you can use Google translation to translate. What kind of a prophet he go and do such a thing? This is the man you trust him with the Quran. This is the man you trust him with the ethic. This is the one you trust whatever he says to you is from God, and he is the good guy. He's not perfect, no problem, but here we go. I mean, this is very bad. First of all, he adopted this son. Imagine he changed the adoption just because he want to have the girl. He changed the adoption. He adopted the man for years, and suddenly just because he saw this woman, he want her, he canceled the adoption law. He forbid people from adopting. And he right away, the man he noticed, says here فَفَطِنَ Zayd. So Zayd, he noticed, but what's happening? Obviously she's cheating with him. You see here, the story doesn't say that they're sleeping together, but obviously they are working together in the same direction. And you are the one who just said to me, no, she like him and she want to marry him. You said that. So she is not a good woman. A good woman who is married to a man and they are not even in seeking divorce. She want to marry other man, and he is his father. And then we find that Muhammad, he go to the house, flirting with the wife when the husband is away. Be honest with me. If your father come to your house and he flirt with your wife, and he said to her, my heart to flip for you, what you would do with your father? Be honest.
Okay, first of all, he was an adopted son, so he's
doesn't
not
matter.
Godfather.
Even this is more ugly because you give when you adopt a son, and that's mean you give a word of honor. You just say that Muhammad have no honor. You just say that. Okay. Because if I adopt,
can we not agree? Can we not agree that God, if He wills, He can use horrible men with bad flaws to do His will.
So you are saying,
and He always has.
So you are saying Muhammad,
Moses was not perfect.
So you are saying Muhammad
all of the previous prophets were not perfect.
So you are saying to me Muhammad was a bad man.
Well, he was the man for the job in the Middle East at that time. He was the man for the job, apparently.
Okay,
because
he is
maybe
the man
he had a
for the
strong
job.
Enough will.
And what is the job? What is the job of Muhammad? Look what the interpretation is saying. And if the prophet, his eyes fall into a woman, her husband must divorce her so he can have her immediately.
Yeah. So why wouldn't God give a little bit of an incentive to his prophet so that he will get the job done?
Oh, the incentive of the prophet is to give you women who they are married to other men just because you like them. This is incentive. This is bonus to Muhammad. Aha. I mean, what kind of logic this logic is? So if I go now to your house and I see your wife and I am a prophet, it's bonus for me. It's not your right to complain. This is not against Allah teaching. This is not against ethic. No, it's an incentive to the prophet. Why the incentive?
Was it against Allah's teaching?
What?
Was it against Allah's teaching?
Don't you Muslim says the Quran says Allah, he said to you when you go to visit somebody, put your head down, don't look at the women, don't this is against Allah teaching supposedly.
Yes, and then what did he say? That if any woman looks at him, he can marry her.
What woman look at her? He is the one flirting with her. I mean, she is married. What's wrong with you? She is married. You go to the house of the man. You have no honor. You have no honor if you go to a house of somebody, and especially you.
Would I do it personally? I wouldn't do it personally. Why? Would I allow this to be done? Probably not.
Why?
But if he was the man,
why you will not do it? Hold on.
If he was the man for the job, if he was strong,
why you will not do it?
Convey the message of
no.
Wait. People at that time.
Wait, my friend. Why you will not do it? Are you saying you are better than Muhammad?
I'm not saying I'm better than Muhammad. All I'm saying is that I would not do some things that he would do. So simple as it is. We're all different.
No. You just said I will not.
I could be same, isn't it?
We're not all the same. But isn't it you Muslim? You follow the Sunnah as the Prophet he did. You follow his step in whatever he did. Here we go, Muhammad. You go to the house of people, flirt with the wife, so you can do it. This is Sunnah.
Well, I can't do it.
You can do it, right? So this is Islam.
Well, I can give a try, certainly, but I doubt God would now approve of me because I'm not doing His work.
Why you are not approved? You just said we follow Muhammad's steps. He is the best man to follow.
Look, you have to understand that that time in the Middle East was a very violent and hard time.
My friend, what does have to do with
So
what
what
does have to do
prophet,
what does have to do with violent now? The man, he is his son, they are not in war, he go to the house.
he wasn't,
Okay, and what
all I'm saying is
and what
he
kind
wasn't
of God
perfect
and what
as a
kind
man.
of what kind of God he
had
says?
desire.
Okay, hold on. You see, you Muslims, you jump from a place to a place to a place, and it's English. So you agree that Muhammad is a bad person. That's a wonderful news. I want to
I
ask
don't
you.
agree he's a bad person. I agree he has a humanly needs,
Mhm.
and they might be different than your humanly needs,
So if
but he's got his own
now
humanly
I have
needs.
a human need. So if I see a woman, I'll rape her. I say I have a human needs, right? Is that okay, right?
Well, obviously not, because that's forbidden.
No, it's not forbidden. Where it says it's forbidden for Islam to rape? Show me the verse in the Quran.
Okay, hold on.
I will give you 10 years. Actually, I will show you where it says you can rape. I will give you 20 years, not only. You can search Google from now until the coming century.
No, there is a verse. I just forgot which verse it is
no,
that shows which women are permitted.
No. Take your time.
Which
Here we go.
women are permitted to you.
No. I will wait for you. Here we go. Search Google. I will give you 10,000 years. Show me the verse about rape. Go ahead. I want to learn from you. Google is very fast, my friend. Search verse about rape in the Quran.
All right, Quran 4:24.
4:24.
And also prohibited to you are all married women except those your right hand possess. This is a decree of Allah upon you, and lawful to you are all others beyond these, provided that you seek them in marriage with gifts from your property. That's not rape.
This is the verse. Actually,
how is that rape?
This is the verse. I have it on the screen ready for you to show you the rape, because it says forbidden for you married women except. So you can rape women who they are married. Do you know how to read? It says, It says, forbidden for you women already married, except, except who? Except married women. Who they are? Your right hand possess.
Except those whom your right hand possess.
Exactly.
Okay. How many women does your right hand possess? How many women does my hand possess? None.
In the time of Muhammad, he have hundreds. This is not the topic now. You see, you are playing. Are you a kid? Are you a man or adult or a kid? So when the Quran says you can rape those who their right hand possess, it means you can do it today. You have them or not, because now you are weak. You cannot go and conquer and rape women as before. But if you can, you will. So the Quran saying you can rape women who they are married, and you said to me, you will show me a verse against rape, when this is the same verse says you can rape them.
Well, look, because the Quran has built a better world, and that's Allah's plan for us.
This is better world?
We no longer possess any women.
How this is better world? No, you do. This is an order for you, but now you cannot do it because you are weak. If the Muslims are the most powerful country in the world, you will do it. Not long time ago.
If we're all the most powerful, there would be peace all around the world.
Exactly.
Because we would all follow this.
Exactly. Peace. Everybody will be killed. The women, they will be raped like ISIS, right? Peace. By the way, I don't know, you speak about peace, you say if we have a peace. Isn't it the Quran forbid you from having peace?
Well, if the whole world is Muslim, obviously we will have peace.
So you will keep killing until nobody left not a Muslim, and then you will have peace, correct?
Yeah, but why do we need to kill if we can just convince people? We can just convince people that this is the truth.
You just said if all the world become Muslim, then we need to not to kill, my friend. And nobody's convinced. People are loving Islam. And let me ask you, we just mentioned a second ago about Muhammad having sex and Muhammad going after women. Is that Muhammad or Allah making Muhammad having sex with women illegal way? Who is the one who made us do adultery? Is it shaitan or Allah?
Why would we do adultery?
If
He didn't sleep with them before he was
I'm
married
asking
to
you,
them.
no, hold on. No, he did. He did it with Mary the Copt. He did with Sophia. He did with man. He can count for you endless numbers. Now, I'm asking you.
Look,
Who
you
is the one?
you can find many fake hadiths.
No, not fake
we
hadith.
know about the hadiths that Christians produce and then sleep between.
Abdul, listen. If you want to talk to me, either you speak with your brain is open, or don't call me, because when you say fake hadith, you have to prove it. So are you challenging me now to show you a hadith which nobody can prove that it's fake? Is that a challenge? You cannot do that. I will show you from Al-Bukhari. We show you from Sahih Muslim. So stop playing this game. I'm asking you now a question. When a person do adultery, who is the one who make him do adultery? Allah or shaitan?
Shaitan.
Thank you very much. Guys, did you hear him? Shaitan. The hadith says that Allah is the one who make you adultery, and you just admitted that shaitan is Allah. Read for me, and this is a very sahih hadith. It says here, you read it, you know, your English is better than mine. Go ahead.
Okay, put it on the screen. It's a little bit off screen, please.
It is in the screen.
All right, thank you very much.
Go read, I want to hear it. Hadith is like
Verily, Allah has fixed the very portion of adultery, which a man will indulge in, and which he of necessity must commit. The adultery of the eye is the lustful look, and the adultery of the tongue is the licentious speech, the heart desires and yearns, which the parts may or may not put into effect.
Okay, so what do you understand from that? I'm listening, go ahead.
The men need to feel the necessity to do bad things, but Allah has fixed it.
What fix it? No, it says, you see, I don't know, like, are you playing dumb now? Are you playing like you don't know English no more? It says, verily Allah has fixed the very portion of adultery. Who is the one who fixed the very portion of adultery, which a man he will indulge in? Who is the one who decide to you how much adultery you will do? Give me the name. Who is the one who decide how much adultery you will do?
No, but obviously Shaitan is not fixing adultery. He's making people do it.
This is not the question. You see, don't play. I don't have time for kids talk. I'm not a kid. I don't know how old are you. Be honest with me. Does it say Allah is the one who fixed the very portion of adultery, which means who is the one who decide how much adultery I do, you do, he do, she do? Does it say it is Allah who decide how much adultery we do for each one of us? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, but a second ago you said to me, Shaitan do that. So Allah is Shaitan. Because the one who made me do adultery is not Shaitan. It's Allah. When I asked you who is the one who make you do that, you said Shaitan without hesitation. Okay, now we find out that this is not from Shaitan. Shaitan is a good guy. He's a victim. Shaitan never do that. Allah is the real Shaitan in Islam. He is the one who made you do adultery, and he is the one who make you to do it as a must. You don't even have a choice to do or not. So you admitted that Shaitan is Allah and Allah is Shaitan.
Which hadith is that? Can you show me if it's Sahih?
Here we go. Sahih
Muslim.
Sahih Muslim 5657B, and I will post the link for you in the chat, so you can open it from your side and you can check it out. We don't make things up, my friend. Allah is Shaitan. There's no question. He is the one who make you do bad things, and then he blames Shaitan for the bad things you do, which in fact it's Allah. He decide for you to do those things. I advise you to leave Islam, my friend. You are worshipping Satan.
So how do we know? Because me personally, I've always had problems with the hadiths.
Well, the
personally,
Quran,
I don't think Muslims do.
My friend, the Quran is not better. The Quran is very evil too. I mean, the Quran is very stupid, my friend. You see, the problem is that
yes, but the hadiths were written 200-300 years later. So how
the
can we
Quran
even
is the
trust
same.
them?
The Quran is the same, my friend. The Quran is the same. The Quran is the same. And by the way, we don't even have the books of the hadith. I mean, Islam is a joke. We don't have the original books of the Quran. We don't have even anything have to do with Uthman. We don't have anything. This is Sahih Muslim. We don't have the book of Sahih Muslim. You believe it? We don't have the book of Sahih Bukhari. I mean, this is a joke. Islam is a joke. You have nothing. You see, when the Christian, they say...
So which full book of the Bible do you have?
We have books where the one is written in leather and the one is written in the Egyptian papers. Those exist, but they are dissolved by time. But we have a shred of them. So we have thousands and thousands of shred, all of them in total agreement with the Bible today. My friend, listen. There is a reason. Those paper books, even if you don't touch them, if you put them in the drawer, after a long time, they will be demolished by themselves. First, because they are made by normal people who they are just making papers. It's paper made from
I do understand that, but the question is,
the one who is
if we cannot have small pieces,
same time.
How do you know the later people didn't just change all the words around them?
We have. Let me tell you why. First of all, we have many copies of the Bible in different languages. Many. As an example, in Ethiopia. As an example, the Egyptian. As an example, even in India. The earliest Christians, they went all over the world. At the same time, we have art preserve the story of the Bible, which go back to when Christians, they were going under the ground and they were doing mosaic and art to preserve the crucifixion of Jesus, the verses in the Greek language or in Hebrew. Until now, we found them go back all the time to the time of Jesus. In the same time, when we question the Quran, I don't care really if it's preserved or not. The Quran is a stupid book. You see, I just told them before, I don't know if you were listening, I said, I don't want the Muslim to believe the Quran not preserved, because this is not for my benefit. If the Quran is preserved and it's a stupid book, that's for my benefit. That's it. The Quran is preserved. So you have no excuse to say, oh, somebody play with it. So when the Quran said the sun set in murky water, do you have an excuse? You say the hadith, I don't trust the hadith much. But what about the Quran? Before you call me, you heard me speaking about Gog and Magog. Who in the world want to believe such a story? This is Quran. This is not hadith. And you keep saying to me the Quran preserved. How in the world you in the year 2020, I don't know what is your education, believe that there is a man, his name is Zulqarnain. He got his first horn because he went to his people to make them to believe in Islam. They hit him in the hammer, in his head. He got the first horn and he died. Allah raised him back and he sent him back to his people. Then they hit him again with the hammer in his head, so he got two horns. And then the story continue. And then he Allah, he gave him a power. And then he occupied most of the earth. And he found where the sun set. And he found it sitting in murky water. The Muslim, they try to solve this problem. They say, oh, Zulqarnain, he thought, brother, don't you see the sun go in the water? My friend, it says a spring. Even the hadith, Muhammad, he said, confirming that the sun goes in water, which is hot and muddy. Here we go. This is the hadith, and this hadith is good. It's even sahih in chain. Narrated Abu Dharr, which means the father of the ants. He said, I was sitting behind Allah Messenger who was riding a donkey. While the sun was sitting, he asked, do you know where this set? I replied, Allah and his apostle know best. He said, it's set in a spring of warm water. Hamia. Do you see it? And this is in total agreement with the Quran. Total agreement with the Quran. So the Quran preserved, for me, I'm laughing. Okay, it's preserved. So what we will do now? This is against you, actually, not against me, because you see, if I am a person who believe, if I'm speaking to someone who believe the Quran not preserved, he can say, oh, somebody put it there. There's no way this is from Allah. But because you believe now it's preserved word by word, then you cannot play games. You cannot say the hadith, I don't agree with it, this is Quran. And then the guy, he continue walking, and then he went, and look, it says, until when he reached the sitting place of the sun. The sitting place of the sun? Yeah, he reached it. And then he found it sitting in a spring of a bloody. You are laughing, huh?
You got me here, to be honest. It's a difficult book to defend.
Yeah.
but maybe I need more knowledge.
My
Maybe
friend,
I'm
the knowledge in
deficient
front of you, I'm
knowledge.
helping you. I mean, you see, everything I'm saying to you, it's in front of you on the screen. This is your Muslim translation. This is your Quran. You are my witness. This is not my website. I have nothing to do with it. How this can be from God? If I am you, I will leave. This is, you know, my friend, you're smarter than this. This is not even good for kids. This is not good for cartoon. And then he go, and then what? You know, he found it in the muddy water, and then he continue, and then he changed his direction, and he found another way in verse number 89, and then until when he came to the rising place of the sun. What is that? The sun rises everywhere. You don't need to go anywhere. Just stay home. I mean, this is a joke. And then he found it rising on people whom we, Allah, had provided no shelter. This is supposed to in Africa, you know, they have, you know, they are naked. And then, you know, we give him all the mean to whatever to do. And then he followed another way. And then, brother, he found people, you know, like they are stupid. And they told him to build a dam between them and people of Gog and Magog. What do you think about Gog and Magog story? Do you like cartoon? Remember, the Quran is preserved. You are the one who said that to me. This is the preserved story of Allah.
Okay, so if it's not preserved, what do we do? What do I do?
No, it's not.
Because Bible is not preserved either.
No, my friend. This is a joke to say that the Christian, they did not preserve the Bible. Why they want to do that? I mean, somebody believe from his heart in God. I will not say the Muslim would do that. I will not say the Hindu would do that. This is stupid even claim. I mean, a guy is a Hindu. Why he want to change his book? This is stupid. I mean, this is the most stupid thing. A person who's a believer, he will not do that. And if a Christian, he agreed to do that. You see, you mentioned to me that the Christian, they have a conference to meet to discuss heretic, right? So here we go.
But even
hold on.
Even the Jews don't agree with the Christians.
Here we go. So what? No. The Jews agreeing. The 12 disciples of Jesus, they were Jews, my friend. They were not Hindus. They were not Arab. They were not the Christians. They were Jews. So you are wrong. So the first one who believed in Jesus was the Jews, no one else. We learn about Jesus from the Jews.
Why don't Jews today believe in Jesus?
Who said the majority of them already Christians? What is left of the Jews is not even 20 millions. After 2,000 years, there's only 20 millions. What happened? Simply because the majority became Christians. What is left is the minority, not the majority. So
no, but there were more. Obviously, Hitler killed a lot of them. Other people killed a lot of them.
No, everybody, no problem. I mean, a lot of people died from the Jews, yes. But in the same time, the majority already are Christians. Same time, my friend. It's not logical to say to anyone. It's not logical for me even to say to a Muslim, you are playing with your book. Because if he is a believer, he will not do that. No, nobody will do that. It doesn't matter what religion is. A person who's a Hindu, he have a scriptures, he believes it's holy. Why you want to do that? This is a stupid argument. So don't go there. This is in the front of us.
No, but maybe the Roman Empire needed a book.
My friend,
to stand behind.
They cannot, because not all the Christians under the Roman Empire. Christians are spread all over. Ethiopia is not under the Roman Empire, you know. And then the Roman Empire, they shrink, and the Roman Empire die. It doesn't exist no more. So why people want to do that? And nobody was able to hide one copy. I mean, this is a joke. All languages, you know, we believe, even in the books of Tafsir, it says that the disciple of Jesus, when Jesus told them to go and preach and teach, they said to him, well, how we will teach? We don't speak the last languages. So Allah, according to the Muslim interpretation, when they wake up in the morning, each one of them, he found himself speaking different language. So if the Greek book corrupt, okay, what about the Ethiopian book? What about the Coptic book? What about the Indian book? What about the Persian book?
Yeah, but you don't have many of those.
My friend, you are running away from what is in front of you. This is the whole thing. You just admitted that this is stupid. Correct? You admitted this is stupid.
Or maybe we don't understand it the way it's meant to be.
No, my friend, it's in the front of you. They want to play a game, it's up to you. You know, it's about you, not about me, my friend. I don't care if you want to say whatever you want to say. But this is not we don't understand. It's very simple. Gog and Magog, he built a dam between us and them. And then your prophet, he described that those, they try to go out of the bridge, out of the dam, and then he woke up in the morning. He said, today there is people who the people of Gog and Magog, they were able to like this in the wall. We to Allah, to the Arab, for today, a little tiny hole open. So this is it's explained already. It's explained. It's not a choice to say, oh, maybe we don't understand it, because Muhammad, he mentioned it even in the hadith, and those hadith are accurate, sahih. So what we will do with it? Read it. Abu Hurairah said, Allah apostle, he said, today the wall barrier between Gog and Magog has been opened so much, and he was terrified, and he was saying the Arab, oh, we to the Arab, what's coming to you? All those hadith are sahih. See, Sahih al-Bukhari. He woke up in the morning, his face is red, he's terrified. He was saying, La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha. And then they said to him, what's happening? He said, the great evil happened. Today, a gap has been opened, and he made a space between his hand about how big it is, of people of Gog and Magog. And those are 1,000 to 1, which means if we are 7 billions, the Gog and Magog, they are 7 trillions. So where are they? Where is this dam? And who in the world would believe in such a story? He built a dam. They can go around the dam. I mean, the earth.
But that's like asking where is the Garden of Eden?
No, because those are people in earth. They are in the earth. Those are not in the sky.
So where was the Garden of Eden according to the Bible? It was on earth. It wasn't in space.
What?
Where was the Garden of Eden? It was on earth.
Yes.
According to the Bible,
yes, but
it wasn't floating in
yes,
space.
and we know the location in the north of Iraq. So, but in the Garden of Eden in Islam, it is in heaven. What does this have to do with this, my friend? It's a garden. It's not, when we say heaven, when it comes to Adam and Eve, it's a garden. It's just a place God providing with everything. It's not really heaven as you imagine now, like the 70 version, etc. But here, notice with me that Muhammad, he explained to you, he have tons of stories about Gog and Magog, and all of them, they are authentic hadith, in total agreement with the Quran. How you today, and you said, you just agreed that this is stupid, this is not right, you got me here, this is what you said. How you want to stay as a Muslim with this? What is this? All of those stories, look how many.
Maybe I need to ask my scholars about more information.
Well, your scholars, they cannot say to you anything except what I'm showing you on the screen. This is your scholar talking. Or do you think I'm giving you, is your scholar is better than al-Bukhari? What your scholars? If there is a scholars in Islam, they will be calling me, my friend. They don't dare. Did you ask yourself, what is the scholars? Why they don't call me? We just have an Arab. I don't know if you heard him. He ran away. He ran away, literally. I just asked him. He said to me, this hadith is fabricated. I said, prove it. Go ahead. He ran away.
So what about the prophecy of Muhammad in the Bible? He's prophesied by Jesus.
My friend. I mean, you Muslims are really crazy. A second ago, you are saying to me it's corrupted. The book is corrupted. And now you find him in the Bible. So if the Bible is corrupted, that means the prophecy is corrupted. Secondly, all those you call them prophecy are not true. Actually, the opposite. It says, like, I mean, it is really stupid. Did you even read what the Muslim, they say to you? Go and check the verses yourself. Read few verses before, few verses after. You will die laughing. One of the videos on YouTube, it's very popular. They say it's in Muhammad is in Isaiah. When the verse is speaking about God, they made Muhammad God. The verse says the Lord. The guy, he cut it and he started reading after. Why? Because in a second people will notice that this is speaking about God. They lie to you. You mentioned to me that Muhammad is a prophet, right? And Muhammad, he received his knowledge from who? From Allah, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Do you what is your education? Like, did you finish school, university, anything?
University.
All right, that's wonderful. So I'm talking to an educated person. That's wonderful. How the baby is created? Have you ever heard of someone who claimed to be God, and then he say this, that the sperm became a congealed dead blood? Which God is that? He says such a thing. And then the Muslim, they make videos saying this is scientific, and they start fabricating the translation and the meaning. Then we made the sperm into a clot of a congealed blood. Congealed blood, the sperm will become a congealed blood. This is God. And then the clot, we made it into a lump. And then we made out of the lump bones and growth. And the bones, which mean at the end we have bones, just bones, there's nothing. And then we close the bones. So the start is stupid, the end is even more funny. And look at the translation. You said you do not know Arabic, right?
Yeah, but that's not meant to be a scientific book.
No, it's meant.
Just because
No. You see, when you speak in such details, that is not metaphorical no more. He's telling you stages by stage by stage. This is not just metaphorical. I can say, I agree. You know, we can say that, like in the Bible, it says,
Yeah,
you made me in such a way. My friend,
terms we use today,
my friend.
No one back then would understand it, isn't it?
Yeah, at that time, people they take it because they didn't know what he's talking about. Simply, this is not stupid.
If he says, "Oh, we're gonna create this embryo and we're gonna make this and this and this," one's gonna understand.
But still, still, he don't have to be stupid, right? I mean, he can say how he created, and then we will be amazed now when we discover it. But he don't be stupid. He don't say we made the sperm and took a congealed blood. Or what about chapter 86, where it says that women have a sperm and coming from her ribs, and the man have a sperm is coming from his backbone? I mean, what kind of God he say that? Women don't have a sperm. And the sperm of the man is not coming from the backbone. You can go right now and check in Kathir. He will say to you that this is meaning the sperm of the man coming from the backbone, and the sperm of the women, the water of the women, which is yellow, as Muhammad described it, coming in from the location of the necklace. This is what the word Torah mean. It's a word used for women, ribs, specific location of the ribs, the top one. So how this can be God? So look, the sun set in murky water. He found where the sun set. He found where the sun rise. He found where next to it. He built Gog and Magog. A story of the cave people, which is funny and stupid. You know, it's a fiction story written by a Christian priest in Syria for the Christian youth. It's fiction. All the Christians, they knew that. So they, you know, he took it. He put it in the Quran. When a Jewish man, he came to Muhammad and he said to him, what is the signs of the hour? Do you know the story?
No, not this one.
He asked him, he said to him, I want to ask you a question which nobody knows the answer for it except a prophet of God. This is the hadith, this is Sahih Bukhari. So nobody can say it's weak. So he said to him, there's certain things, I'm going to ask him about things. He said, I'm going to ask him about 3 things which only a prophet can know the answer, or can answer it. Wonderful. I mean, look how the story is stupid from the beginning. The guy, he knew the answer, and he is saying only prophet knew the answer. Have you ever heard of a stupid? This is your prophet saying that. This is a story coming from your prophet. I come to you and I say to you, I'm going to ask you a question. Only prophet knew the correct answer, but I know the correct answer, so I must be prophet too. So it's a stupid cult, man. It is just a madness, a stupidity. It's a low IQ. And then he continued. He said to him, and look at the questions. I mean, look at this very hard exam. What is the first food which people of paradise will eat? Like what? This is the question which nobody knows except prophet. Why does the child attract the similarity of his father or to his mother? Then the prophet replied, said, Jibreel, just inform me now. Look, what? So Muhammad now, he cannot claim that he is getting something stupid. Jibreel from Allah, inform me that etc. He said, and then Ibn Salam, he said to him, Jibreel, the enemy of the Jews. Since when Jibreel, the enemy of the Jews? Anyway, so then he says, as the first sign of the hour, it will be the fire, will collect people from the east to the west. Okay, where it says in the Quran, this fire will collect them from the east and the west. As for the first meal, the people of paradise will eat, will be the loop of the fish liver. Why? Because people will go to have sex. The Arab, they believe that the whale, not the fish, the whale liver is very good for sex. You know, they take from it al-ambar. You can check it out. As the ambar is even, you know, the deer, he have the same hormone, which is used to attract female. So Muhammad, the Arab, they learn that those things, they attract females, so they think they can attract female, but this was for the deer. Anyway, as for the child, if a man discharged proceeding the women discharge, the child attract the similitude to the man. Look at this stupid. He just said, if you have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy. If you have orgasm, the women have orgasm first, the baby will be a girl. What does this have to do with this? According to which science? And remember, he said, Jibreel told me. So we cannot say Muhammad is making, somebody fool him. He was just, as you said, he is just a human. He just said, Jibreel told me. So either Jibreel told him or he's a liar.
Maybe he lied.
Maybe he lied. You're right. Obviously he's lied. He lied because this is absolutely false. So you just left Islam, my friend. You just left Islam right now. I'm happy for you. You decide to use your brain and you are out. The second you use your brain, you are out of Islam, and now you are out of Islam. I'm really happy for you. I'm so glad you called me today so we can share the truth with you. It's obvious this man is making...
What do I do with this? Okay, let's say Islam is false. What do I do with this?
Well, you know, now you have to think. Okay, Islam is false. I can invite you to believe in Jesus if you want, but first you have to clear yourself from all the dirt and the garbage of Muhammad, with my respect to you. You see, if we have a computer, have a virus, we cannot install a new clean software without formatting the virus. You have to clean yourself from the garbage of Muhammad. You have to believe in the Holy God. The Holy God is what Jesus, he brought to us. The Holy God is what Jesus taught us. If a man, he look at a woman and he wished to have her, he committed adultery. Not, God, he made you do adultery.
Okay, so if people lie to me all my life about this, they never show me this, how can I trust anyone else? Even how do I know this?
My friend, did I say to you, trust me? Did I say to you? No. You are a man, you are adult, you went to school, you have a degree, you speak languages, you have a computer, do your research, study very well, and search holiness. The one, once a big sheikh, he came to my father, and he said to him, you are a great man, a great family, you are very well known. Why you don't, I invite you to accept Islam, The sheikh saying that to my dad. So my dad, he said to him nicely, he didn't want to be polite with him because he's in our house, and he is a friend of him. He said to him, well, ya sheikh, where is Muhammad now? He said, he's dead. He said to him, where is Jesus now? He said, he's in heaven. He said, well, I will follow the one in heaven. So ask yourself a very simple question. Which one you want to follow? The one who, as you mentioned, you said he is perfect. The one who is right now in heaven. The one who never commits sin. The one who taught holiness, and he was holy. You see, I can say to you, be good, don't do that and do that, but I do sin. I have to admit, I do sin. I'm not even close to claim to be anything good about me. Only God is good. So when we speak about Jesus, it's a different story. Jesus, he challenged the Jews. Who can of you prove me to be a sinner? Who can? Who dare? I cannot say that to you, because if I say that to you, I will be a hypocrite. I am a sinner. So when we speak about the Messiah, we speak about holiness. Jesus, he said to us, if you want to go to my heaven, let's go how to pray. He said, pray like this. And then he said, Forgive to us the same we forgive to others. And then you will notice that Jesus in the cross, he said, forgive them, Father, they do not know what they are doing. So imagine if Jesus, he said forgive them, and yet he don't want to forgive. Even in the cross, when people are calling him names, killing him literally, I mean crucifying, how ugly, how evil, how much pain, yet he is saying, Father, forgive them, they don't know what they are doing. So when Jesus says to us, forgive, he was truthful. He did it, even when he is dying in the cross. And death for him means nothing.
I have no problem with Jesus being the best, the most righteous, not a single sin and everything. And that he was peaceful, he never raised a hand or did anything wrong. But how can he claim to be God though? That's the biggest problem. How can he claim?
What?
Even if you're the most perfect prophet of God, you're still giving the message of God, isn't it? You don't claim for yourself God, even when you do miracles and do everything.
Okay, you see, you know, when we ask a Muslim, why Allah chose Muhammad, they say Allah. We don't ask him why he chose, right? Now, why Jesus he claimed to be God? Well, if he is claiming to be God, then he should not be able to do what God can do. I can claim to be God too. You can claim to be God. Talk is cheap. I can go right down the street and I will say, hey, I'm God. Okay, people they will ask me, do you know the guy from India? He claimed to be the Messiah, Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, the Ahmadiyya guy. Hello, you remember him?
Hello.
Yeah, you remember Ahmad Mirza Ghulam? Do you remember Ahmad Mirza Ghulam? Yeah, this guy anyway. You can search him. He claimed to be the Messiah. He claimed to be the Messiah. Okay. And then second day, people, they come to his house and they have people in wheelchair, people they are blind, people they cannot see, people they are sick. And they say to him, okay, you are the Messiah, do what the Messiah do. What the Messiah does. He made the blind see. He healed the leper. He made the one who cannot walk. Okay. So when Jesus, he make a claim, it is a claim until he prove it is true. And he did. He did what nobody can do. Resurrecting people from death, making the blind see. I mean, he ordered the nature. One word of him, it's a must. So there's difference between somebody claim, Muhammad claimed to be a prophet, and here we go, you agreed he's a liar. I can claim to be a prophet, you can claim. It's a good business, by the way. These days, I mean, this is the best business ever in history, always. Anyone want to make money, he can make himself a prophet. He will find some fool, and they will give him his money, and that's it. He will live like a king, and then he will start sleeping with the women. Jesus never asked for money. Jesus never have a woman. Jesus never even own a donkey. Jesus never own a house. Jesus never have a palace. I mean, imagine you are in a now and before, nothing changed. If I can raise people from death, how many kings they will worship me and they will be under my command? I will be their boss forever. Because they will die, they knew it's coming. They have a person who will make them alive again. So he did not abuse the power. He was not seeking power, for he is the true God in this earth. So when we question how this has happened, well, God, because the Bible says, for God he loved the world. This is why he came to us. Not because he need to, but because he loved to. There's a huge difference. God did not create me because he need me. He don't need me. He want to share his glory with us. He wanted us to be happy. This is why in Christianity we have different form of speaking to God. We call him Father. We don't say, yes, he is God, but imagine our relationship is not about God. It's about children and their father. This is how much loving he is. In the Quran it says, I created not a human or genie except to worship me. The Bible teaches different, totally the opposite direction. This is why you speak to the Father and you pray to the Father, because he is your Father. He is your God, yes, but he is not an evil one. He loves you. So when I speak about Jesus, I try to find the intention of this person. His name is Jesus. What he want from me? What he want? Did he want something from me? No. Did he ask for something? No. Did he ask for the fifth of the booty like Muhammad? No. Did he ask women, hey, give yourself to me? No. He asked you to be holy. He asked you to be loving. He said, love your enemy. I mean, everything he said is for the benefit of mankind. Nobody can question that. Love your enemy. I mean, imagine, my friend, if all mankind, they practice one sentence of Jesus, which is love your enemy. Guess what? We will have no war. We will have no thieves. We will have no criminals. We will have no death. We will have no people crying because people love each other. Just one sentence of Christ's teaching is the solution for mankind. Not the book. You see, just sentence is better than all the books in the world. All the book of wisdom. So Jesus did not fail. Jesus did not fail, my friend. We fail. We fail to love each other. We fail to be good to each other. In the Quran, go attack them, go kill them, go take their money, go etc. And then somebody will say to you, oh, and like in the Old Testament, there's war. We have to understand that those people, they are under attack too. The Jewish, they were trying to survive. But Jesus, he wants us to take us to higher level. Everything was to prepare for the coming of Jesus, to the point where he can say, love your enemy. And still after 2,000 years, people don't want to listen. People full of hate. Christians are not being Christians. Jewish are not being Jewish. Muslims killing each other. War everywhere. Corona, crazy stuff. Even people want to use. They want to use people just even when they are dying from Corona. People, they want to hack Corona. Want to say it in the market. I mean, even death is a business in the world today. So with the Messiah, we have a new life. And I invite you, my friend. You are a smart person. I invite you to the best I have. His name is the Messiah. I invite you to accept him as your Lord, as your Savior. And it's up to you.
I will.
You will. Do you accept the Messiah as your Savior?
Yes.
Amen to that. Hallelujah. A happiness today in the kingdom of God. We have our friends. Did you hear it, people? Praise the Lord. We have a child of God. He came back home. Don't think that Jesus is the winner. You are the winner. Don't think Christian Prince, he won a debate. I did not. You are the winner. I lost from my time, my friend, and you are the winner. I spend my night with you, but you are the winner. It's not me. And it's not the Messiah. It's you. I'm so happy for you. I say, and I pray that the Lord will bless you, bless your family. And if you need me to talk to them, I will be so happy to talk to them, and I will speak to them. I will promise you, I will speak to them very politely. Your parents, anyone you want. I will be happy. You can contact me anytime, and I will be happy to talk to them. And today you are a new person. Today you need to forget about all bad things you learned from Muhammad, all bad things you learned from this madness. You are a child of God, my friend. You are a loving person. You are a new person. Do you have a copy of the Do you have a copy of the Bible?
Yes.
All right. Well, I advise you to start reading from the book of John, and I want you to read. Let me tell you about how I read, and maybe I'm not telling you how to read, by the way. I'm saying to you how, let us take it from a brother of you. How I do things. Let us say. All right. I'm not going to teach you how to read, but when you read the Bible, don't read it as a story. Live the story. So you can imagine it. Imagine that Jesus is speaking. Imagine people they are around. Imagine people they are asking. Imagine Jesus is answering. And then you can live the story. And then you can observe it better. And you will find how amazing Christ's teaching is. Read, ask, learn. And the more you read, the more you will notice that you are learning more. Which means the same chapter, if I go right now to John chapter 1, after all those years, how many times I did read it? If I start reading now and I sit alone, I will find something new. The Lord will inspire me. The Lord will open my eyes. So I pray the Lord will open your eyes and he will inspire you and he will teach you, not me. No man can teach, only God. And this is why we are listening to the word of the Lord, and he is the only teacher. He's the only master we have. It's not Peter who teaches us. It's not Paul who teaches us, as Muslims they say to you. We are following Jesus. We don't follow any man. The rest are just disciples, and you can be one of them. You can be disciple of the Lord and bring as many Muslims as you can. And the Lord will be so happy to have you.
I will show them what you showed me.
Contact me if they want to talk to me. If they don't want to go live, no problem. We can go on private. But if they want to go live, even better. And I promise you, I will speak to your family in a very respectful way. Even though it's very...
My family is Christian.
Your family is a Christian, so what happened?
I guess I lost my way.
Well, you are back, my friend. I'm so happy for you. Your family are saved, and today you are saved. Go tell your mom. Go. Tell your mom, hey, I became a Christian. I'm back. I'm back home. Let her cry and give you a hug. I'm sure she...
Thank you for showing me all this.
I'm so happy for you, my friend. Do you want to say anything to people around you? People are happy for you. Look how people are happy for you.
Yeah, I'm watching the chat. Thank you, Owen. God bless you.
All right, my friend. God bless you, and God bless your mother and your father and your family, and we pray for them, all of them. And I'm happy that today your new year is different. The family new year is different. Now you have a Christmas. Next year you will be the first to say to your mother, Merry Christmas, Mom. Praise the Lord.
Thank you. Praise the Lord.
Thank you for calling. Take care.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Good night, brother. Good night.
My throat is hurting me. I told you I don't feel good when I go live, but it's worth it. It's worth it. And I'm sure his mother, she will be very happy to hear that he is back to Christ, and he is saved, and he is out of the devil house. Pray for him that the Lord will keep him strong and will protect him and protect his family. And we pray that the Lord, he will bring more people using him to Christ. I apologize, guys. I cannot really stay long. My throat is really hurting badly. I wasn't going to go live today. I told you from the beginning I'm not going to stay long. I hardly can talk. Each time I open my mouth, it's really hurting. I think I have a bad throat infection, maybe. I want to say, you do your best. You don't know what you don't know what you would accomplish. You know, this brother, he called us. He was angry from me. He was upset from me. He was etc. But you never know. You never know. This is why the Lord, he chose fishermen. You know, he told us to be fisher, to go and fish. And our fishing is different. It's to save, not to kill. It's to secure, not to harm. So I'm glad that he called us today, and I pray that every day we will have more Muslims to call. They call us as Muslims, they hang up as Christians. And this is not the first time happened. We have thousands of Muslims who left Islam watching our videos. Some they left on air, sometime in private because they don't want to speak about it. Sometimes even I don't know about them, and they say to me in the chat. So we are happy for everybody. And until we see you, if I am okay tomorrow, I will go live. Subscribe, join us. You can follow us in Patreon too, if you care. And until we see you soon again, I say may the Lord bless you, protect you, and keep you safe. And this is your brother Christian Prince. Wish you the best. And don't forget again to pray for our friend. We do not know his name. Pray for him. It doesn't matter who is he. We pray that he will be a light in his house and for people around. Thank you, and God bless you. Take care.